Cause like really what happened, like me and Nip knew each other from like '08, right?
Damn.
And we was being supposed to work. I'm talking about being. And every time, it either just didn't happen or something. So one day he was like, bro, I'm in the studio right now. Send me something. So I'm talking with the homies like, man, I don't got nothing for him. Like, I got to make something. You know what I'm saying? So I put on this one beat. I sent it to the homie like, this the beat? He like, nah, that's not the beat. He's like, hey, go. What happened to that beat the homie remix sent you? And it was this song with the Beyonce sample on there. And I'm like, yeah, that shit hard, but it's like, you know how like you'll have a dope beat, but you won't be inspired to write to it. That's what
because
it was.
So good, or
it was so good, so I just wanted it to come to me. I didn't want to force nothing to it.
Okay.
So, but when Nip hit me, I guess I got inspired. Like, all right, for sure. Like, yeah, let's do it. So I get in there mumbling the hook, and then the melody come to me. So I like na 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 na, and then I fill it in with words. Then I'm like, oh, this shit hard, right? So then I do my verse. I'm punching in and out. I'm recording myself. I send it to him. He like, dog.
Oh, you sent him everything?
I sent him, it was my hook and my verse first. That's how originally the song was, because originally it was a feature for me.
Come on, give them to me, baby. All right, I'm in line. The pending is the worst. Dude, I'd be happy if I got these, but I'm not getting it. I know it.
Got him. Better get him, cause I got him.
Welcome back to another episode of the Fair Game Podcast. I'm your host, C13.
This is Cash.
And we are back with another episode of the Fair Game Podcast, Season 3, Episode 14?
14, man. 14.
Finally learned how to count.
Yeah, you finally did. It's amazing. It's a good feat.
It's tough, man.
It's a good accomplishment for sure.
That's enough from you. We got a special guest in the building. When I say special guest, a lot of times I be saying that, but like this time, I genuinely mean it. Rapper, artist, activist, mogul. This dude takes no pen breaks. 0 pen breaks. That's unheard of.
That is unheard of for sure. No vacations.
Authentic and stage true no matter what happens around. We got the artist formerly known as Dubb, Quincey White in the building.
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me.
How's your day, man?
Good, bro.
Good.
It's
good.
I've just been chilling, man. You know what I mean? Just moving around, doing a couple of errands and stuff, before I came here. Just chilling with my homie Big Mike and the fam.
Big Mike solid, man. Big Mike
solid.
Solid.
That's my boy, man. That's my boy.
Shout out.
Yeah.
He was just telling me he rehabbing right now on his injury so he can get back on the court dunking on people. Like, all right, got you. Man, yeah, though, we appreciate you for being here, bro. Usually in this segment we talk about what we have on. We can start with you.
Yeah, man. It's so funny because like I be clean, bro, but I don't be buying expensive shit like that, dog.
It's hard.
As the chain hangs out of the...
I mean, the chain.
But the chain's a good...
Like,
it's an investment, though.
Yeah, see, like the chain, jewelry, it's gold and diamonds and the watch, but I'm like, this shit is like from Forever 21 or something like that.
Right.
And
but it's on trend, though.
Yeah, and I bought this in New York, and then I got these Vans that kind of match them, you know what I mean? And I bought this hat from like Pro Image at the Fox Hills.
Okay.
So it's like, it ain't nothing too crazy.
That's a fitted?
Yeah, it's a fitted.
What size are you?
7.
All right, man.
I got a little head, bro.
Don't buy no more hats, man. I got you.
Oh,
Facts.
good looking.
That's a fact.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I give you my address and all that. So just every time something come out,
my address,
just
I'm
gonna give
over.
Yeah, for
If
sure.
you don't mind. Yeah, no, actually, like these colors specifically, don't send those other ones you sent last time.
Christmas is right here, so
It is right
man.
here. It is right here. Have y'all got any Christmas gifts for anybody?
I just went Christmas shopping yesterday.
I'm a little behind. I ain't gonna lie. So I gotta get back home and start buying my daughter whatever she's been saying. And my mom too. Yeah.
Is it like almost every year that is last minute?
Cause honestly, bro, for me, I don't really celebrate
Type shit.
You know what I mean? But it's like for other people. So it's like I know how important it may be for somebody, because if they feel like you really mess with them and you don't get them a gift, it's like, what are you really doing? Is we cool? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, certain people just got to get it.
Do you have to beat what you did last year every time?
No, bro.
Nah.
It was one time I
Y'all don't
spent.
compete
Not
last
even,
year?
no.
Nah, it was one time I spent thousands, and I'm like, bro, I'm never doing that again.
It's
Like-
situational, bro. It's like what type of
Nah.
money situation you in for real right now?
Nah,
that
for
year?
real, bro. I was like, I shouldn't have never did that. Not like, not that they didn't deserve it, but I'm just like, bro, this is like, it's just unheard of.
Well,
like,
what was the most expensive gift you bought?
I don't even remember, but you know, if one gift is like almost 1,000, that's
Really
ridiculous.
expensive.
Yeah, that's
That should be like the last gift you give right there. That should be like the
like-
one to end off Christmas.
You don't get gifts no more. That's it. You got
What was the best Christmas gift you got?
that I got.
Yeah.
Was it a monetary value to it?
Best Christmas
Or
gift.
sentimental. Could be sentimental as well.
I think I might got like my first Louis belt from my daughter's mom or something like that. Like, cause I had like I was buying belts from Burlington Coat Factory and shit like that. They was always breaking.
Hey, Burlington Coat Factory go
No,
crazy.
no, they was always breaking, right? So she was like, yeah, that's why I told you, like, you know, did you want a Louis belt? You know, because it's not about, because I don't really care about, like, the brands and shit, right? So she like, it's not about the brand, it's the quality.
Quality.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. And then I got one and I understood she wasn't fucking lying. I had this mug for like 6 years and I'm
Still
like,
rocking.
you know, because usually sometimes you'll sit down and your shit is just, poof.
Type shit.
Yeah, and like,
It's locked in.
bro, and if something happened to it, you can go back to the store, but you know, still fuck the brands, you know, if it ain't like, you know, our people.
But shout out Louis for having that good old, you know what I mean,
Shout out
refurbished bag situation. If the bag
Vuitton.
tears,
They don't pay me, so.
I spent a lot.
Hey, that's a huge fact right
I
there.
pay them. Is that
You-
fucked up if you pay them?
I mean, we pay every band we
Damn.
buy from, so.
I'm not paying them no more.
What you got on today, sir? What you got out?
So if it ain't Chuck's or Cortez, it ain't me.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Word to my mans, I brought out Kendrick Cortez out. I don't usually do this, but we got a special guest in the building. So I'm Cortez today.
This is the only day he's ever gonna work with.
Don't
us.
matter.
That's-
That's
He's
why
like,
you
man, I
have
gotta.
me.
He said,
That's how-
I gotta be
special
LA.
occasion.
I gotta be LA today.
That's
Special
exactly
occasion.
how you came today.
First of all, I'm
So-
always LA. I'm
That's
always
how
LA.
he
He
came
know.
today.
But no, I
I talk about with the shoes.
LA's in the
man.
building, so I had to really, you know what I'm saying, show him what I was talking about. You feel me?
Hell
Like
yeah.
if his color was green, I would have wore green, all green today. You feel me?
Mhm.
Or to rep, you feel me? But Kendrick Lamar on that, Supreme on the pants. I forgot the designer of these, but every time I wear these, people always compliment me. So expensive jeans.
Chain stitch.
I don't usually wear that. Then I got, speaking of stitch, single stitched, vintage. What is this? Red Wings t-shirt. Pretty nice. Got it for a steal. It's usually like $500. I paid like $25.
Oh,
Yeah. So steal, absolute steal. On the lid right here, this is from Hat Club. This is one of my favorite hats from Hat Club, so I will shout it out. All red on the top, on the bucket, and then a corduroy on the brim. Orioles hat.
that is a fire hat.
Yeah, I'm
Ain't
saying.
gonna lie.
I
That's
seen
all
that.
right.
Shit. You be hating.
It's all right. I think
What-
my hat's better.
What hat? The hat you got on?
Shout out One Love IE. Mexican love flag on the side. You know what I'm saying?
You always try and do like the flag thing to like I don't know, defuse me.
Diffuse.
Yeah, don't talk about the flag.
Why?
I don't know. Go ahead, keep going.
Exactly. Dickies work jacket.
Why you got that shit zipped up all tight like that?
'Cause,
Like
you know-
about to go to work for real.
I don't like the shirt I got on under right now.
Nah,
so-
nah,
Hey, higher the jacket, the downer the food.
Yeah,
like.
type shit. Type shit.
Show him the
shit.
Wait, no. You say you don't like the shirt. Sure, now you got to show him
Nah,
the shirt.
I'm not gonna show the shirt.
All right, you get the shirt to B-roll.
You know me. I'm always repping Target. Shout out Target. I got Target jeans on.
Tarjay.
Target. That's a fact.
Yes, sir.
And I
Keep
got
trying to get a sponsor.
Reimagine threes on. One of the shoes of the year for sure.
Definitely.
I think this is back-to-back episodes that I rocked the threes. So
I'm gonna do that one time.
I need another shoe ASAP, Rocky.
I'm gonna do that one time. I'm gonna wear the same shoe back to back.
Trying to be funny.
He's exactly trying to be funny. That's exactly what
He's
he's
like,
trying to
nigga, I
do.
don't wear the same shoe.
Not on the episode. No,
Actually-
we're on TV, bruh.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't got enough shoes for that, and I don't need a.
Yeah, it's all right as long as they clean, homie.
Yeah.
No, they got to be clean. No, he
Yeah,
will come
that's
with some
it.
dirty Crocs on. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh yeah, I might come dirty Crocs one day. Maybe
That's
some
different.
like my dad's chanclas one day too.
No, that's a good question. So, are you, like you say, you ain't probably spending a lot of money on the shoes, but are you coming with them clean though? Is that a thing?
Bro, like, yeah, like I don't wear dirty shoes. That's not like that.
That's
I mean,
out.
if,
Why
I,
we
if I'm
got
about
all-
if I'm about to mow the line or some shit, like, you know what I mean? Go throw
The
some
line specials.
you wear
Hell
Crocs?
in the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't wear. I'll say, look. I don't wear like house shoes outside the house, bro.
Me neither.
And people say it's like penitentiary or something, because I'm like, nah, I never been to jail. Like, it's not about that. It's just like, one day I was like probably about 14, 15. My homie Yogi is an OG from my neighborhood. He stayed right across the street from me. So I was taking out the trash. I had some Nike slides on. And he's like, hey, come here real quick. I'm like, all right. I'm like, so I go to him. I'm like, what's up, man? He like, hey, man, put some shoes on, man. I was like, shit, I got some shoes on. I'm not barefooted. He's like, nah, put some shoes on, bro. You can't be outside with no slippers. I'm like, why not? He like, man, come on, bro. You know where you stay at. You know what I mean? People can come through. You might have to fight. You might have to hop a gate. You know what I mean? So he like, yeah, you know. And that's why I never wear house shoes outside ever since then. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't got to worry about that shit now, but it's a habit now.
Yeah, it's wired into you at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
If somebody ever said something and you realize why you do it, you're like, damn, I'm fucking
up.
institutionalized, bro. Like, I don't wear slippers out the house either for that same reason.
Who told you that though, or you just?
I don't know. Like, my uncle for sure told me that, but for it to be in my head right now, you were saying it, I was like, damn, me neither. What the fuck? Why'd I do that?
Yeah, my older brother's like, man, why you don't do it now? That's penitentiary. Like, I'm like, bro, it's just not even about that. It's just like, I want to wear these in the house. Like, you wear these outside, people spitting, pissing, shitting, bird shit. Like, and I'm tracking that shit right back in the house. I take my shoes that I wear outside and I keep them by the door.
Okay.
I don't try to walk through the carpet with those. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's deeper than just some gangbang shit. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, like, you feel me? Like,
I try to be authentic, bro. I'm trying to be clean.
Some
Yeah,
people
like-
don't have shoes inside at all. They have them outside their door.
You can't wear no shoes in the crib?
I mean, I do.
You
That's
wear
my
shoes all
problem,
through your crib?
My girl be getting mad at me.
In the room
Hell
too?
yeah.
Yeah,
she getting out the shower
She
and
got
shit.
she
Yeah,
got
I
like
can't do
three
that.
Barefooted and
she got like 3 different
you
houses.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which
My
is
girl
crazy.
trip on jackets on the bed.
Jackets.
Yeah, like if you come in with your jacket and you take
Outside
your jacket
clothes
off
on
and
the
put it
bed. Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
you know,
Clothes on the bed.
that's
Yeah,
how
she
I do.
like, what? Bah, she'll throw my shit on the floor, like, find some hangers. I'm like, bro, what you on?
Sometimes I
But I
just
get
be
it.
tired, bro. But I
Yeah,
do get
man.
it. Yeah.
Nah, you can't put your
The
jacket on the
outside
bed.
air dirty, bro.
Absolutely. It's a lot going on.
That's a fact.
Let's get to the interview, man.
Let's get it,
Let's
man.
talk about it. How do you remain authentic in an industry that demands conformity? I've noticed you are, I mean, dog, since I've known you, you've been who you are. You know what I mean? Even like when it comes to this music shit, I obviously followed your career from when you started. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew who you were. So I was like, let me see what he's doing. It's always been on point and authentic. There was a time where you was rapping like Fab, but that was hard. But I feel like there was a point where you got it, like, and you start doing something that was like authentic to you. And bro, just how do you do it? Everybody's doing like different flows and shit like that. Do you listen to other artists? Like, how do you stay true to yourself?
Well, so, you know, when I first started around, like, you know, teenage years, obviously we influenced by, like, you know, what was we listening to back then? Cassidy, Fabulous, because we was like in the battle raps, like Jadakiss, Eminem. So of course, like, as you finding your style, you kind of like getting, you know, inspiration from these guys, the Nas and DMX, whoever you listen to. And then as you become one with your artistry, you start like coming off like how you, like, your personality start to show. You know what I mean? Like, just living life and just becoming an adult or the person you becoming. So as you stay true to yourself, it's like you don't really want to sound like somebody else. Like, that's just for me, you know, like, because I grew up in an era where it was just like all about identity. You know what I mean? Nobody sounded the same when I fell in love with hip hop. So I try to do that same thing in today's time. You know what I mean?
That's facts. And it's very much authentic. Like I said, when I hear you on the track, I know automatically. I'm like, wait, what? Like, bro, I would listen to a lot of game tracks. We will get to that, where I heard you and I was like, what? Oh, shit. Like, I feel like it was one that didn't have your name on it. I was tight. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I was tight. I said, nah, I think that's my dog. Like, I think that's bro. You know what I mean? But, you know, I think that got all straightened out. But yeah, man. What do you think about people who say there's no ill artists, ill MCs from LA, and you know what I mean? Like,
I do. That a
well,
lot,
I think that's like they speaking like mainstream. You know what I mean? Like, those people just be so up high at a level where they just not really checking for like the people that's coming up or just, like regional legends or whatever the case may be, or just people that's just been doing their stuff for years. So it's like mainstream, like, yeah, it's not too many like super lyrical people from LA that's still actively doing it.
Niggas not
You know
counting
what I'm
Dot.
No, Dot, of
Yeah, I feel like
course.
Kendrick's the
But
one.
see, the thing is, Dot, you ain't even got to say that.
True.
We talking about just in a whole. Like, we know Dot can go. And then, Game, but, Game is, getting older, but he still can go too.
Game can go.
And Game can go.
Game can go. Don't
You know what I
play
mean?
around with him.
So it's like, beyond that, it's just like, okay, if you're not really tapped into what's really going on in LA, you're not really going to be mentioning the other people that need to be mentioned. You know what I'm saying?
When you go other places, are they waving for you differently than LA?
Nah, bro. Like, when I'm out here, like, people come up to me.
Oh yeah.
Like this dude came up to me today. I was in Simply Wholesome with the homie. And he was like, bro.
Hold on. We stopping right there. He said he was in Simply Wholesome. That means he go eat good. He go get good groceries. We have a constant debate about groceries and going where you gotta go.
Yeah.
And he like food for less.
Nah, I see. So
that's
I shop at like Sprouts and Whole Foods.
You're
and shit.
fitting
Like,
me. That's the one.
What's Simply Wholesome?
Simply Wholesome.
Simply Wholesome is like it's like just like
I don't know what that is.
it's a restaurant, but it's like some like it's like Whole Foods of a restaurant, bro.
Yeah.
Like in LA, you feel me?
Yeah.
So everybody go get their smoothies, they little Jamaican patties and crystals and all type of shit like that.
Holistic.
Yeah.
Got some shit going on. Yeah.
Sage.
I get
You know what I'm
sea moss
saying?
from there usually.
But back what I was saying, he was like, bro, I just got out the pen. I've been listening to you like my whole bed. And I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? The homie was like, see, that's why you do this shit.
Absolutely.
Like, it ain't about like going on them bigger, platforms or getting recognition from this or awards. Like, that's the type of shit that's supposed to matter.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, that's better than money, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause you can get some money and then nobody give a fuck about you. But if you able to like, if people like really dissect like your music and it really like hit home for them and they can, cause like when we grew up, bro, we was listening to them albums cause they was like soundtracks to our lives.
Was they though? Cause we was like,
Yeah, no, but it was
Just
it wasn't like our shit, but it was like what was around us.
True.
Cause
True.
we wasn't selling drugs at that point, but like we seen our OGs doing the shit and we saw people dying and shit like that.
Absolutely. That's
Before
true.
we got into crime or before we got into gangbanging or whatever the case may be. So it's like we're missing that type of music, bro. And I feel like I storytell and we don't have a lot of storytellers from LA. I can say that.
Every record is a story.
No, straight up.
I don't want to mean to jump forward like that, but
Don't.
I really do want to because this song was really like strong, like Brown and White Van.
Yeah.
No,
That
no,
shit.
no,
I
don't jump
have
ahead.
to,
No.
We're right there on the subject.
But I was there though, so I
I
want to talk about that in a different way, brother.
Okay,
It's
okay.
different.
Crazy.
Bro came to school like that, and we ain't know. You
Mhm.
feel me? I ain't gonna even go there yet. Hold on.
Alright,
Yeah.
whatever.
We gonna get there though, right here.
All right, yeah.
Take us back, man. Broadway, 127th. Take us there. It's funny because I seen you posting on your story, and I think I liked it or something like that.
Mhm.
But I was thinking so many things. But I was also thinking about interviewing. I don't even think I asked you yet.
Yeah.
But I was also thinking about interviewing you. So I screenshotted this
Yeah.
and started writing like notes, like crazy ass notes, like about you, just because I was like,
Yeah.
damn, like, I was like, let me ask this thing if he'll come on the show, man.
Come
But
on, bro.
please take me. First of all, I appreciate you for coming on the show.
Come
Thank
on,
you.
bro. Like we go
That-
back,
Yeah,
man. and,
that's gangster, bro. That's
Yeah.
real shit.
Yeah.
And I promise you, I was like, wow,
Yeah, come
this is
on,
the
bro.
most authentic person I know right now. I can't lie to you.
Come
You
on,
being
man.
super authentic.
Shit don't change, bro. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I gotta stay me, bro. I know
But-
we go back.
Take me back to Broadway 127.
So
He don't know. He never been outside, so he don't know how dangerous it is.
yeah, no, that
That's
neighborhood,
fine,
bro.
yeah.
Like that neighborhood is like really, really like. There's a lot of shit that go on over there. Like when we grew up, it was like bad, bro, like bad. And it's like as much as you want to avoid being in the streets and shit and saying, cause I at a point, bro, like I used to just be dribbling my ball through the hood and telling niggas I didn't gangbang.
Why you pointing at me?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
said that literally last episode.
I literally was telling, I'm not niggas, but you from the hood, blood? You from the hood? Because, you know, my uncle was Ironhead, and he was one of the dudes that started my neighborhood.
We got to talk about that too.
Right. So, niggas like, no, you from the hood, you from the hood. I'm like, nope, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Why?
And then, you know, weeks later, you get shot at with them niggas.
Yeah.
And it's like, because they not asking, like, if you bang, do you bang, bro?
Nope.
Okay, you don't. Okay, get out the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Fact.
if you over there, you from there. You know what I'm saying?
If
So
your grandma or your mama stay over there, you from there.
bro, that's what it was, especially in our era. So that's why I was like, you know what? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But so 127 in Broadway is where my grandma had a house. She bought the house maybe in the 40s or 50s. I don't know. I'm not sure the exact year. But when she was passing, you know, we had like problems all through our life as far as where we was gonna stay at. You know, we had a house that we was renting from my auntie, couldn't pay that. Then, you know, we always had this van. So every time we would get kicked out of somewhere we would stay in the van, bro. And then we had like a little porter potty, like not the porter potty, but the little training potty that the kids have. Like we had to use the bathroom and that shit. Like put a bag in there if you had to do a number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just making this shit up. You know what I'm saying? And when I was going to middle school, I was living in the van.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when my grandma was passing, bro, she gave the house to my dad. And then that's when we officially moved over there. But we was always over there growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the house because that was my mom's pad. You feel me? So when we couldn't find nowhere to go, she just come here. But she didn't like my mama.
That's in the music too.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
heard.
she didn't like my mama, bro. I don't know what they had going on, but I don't even think my mama hated her, but she didn't like my mama for my dad or something. I don't know, bro, but
Gotta watch out what you tell your, you know what I mean? Tell moms. About
so
your
I didn't
girl.
so like that was my grandma, but I'm like anybody I'm still close to my mom to this day. Like so anybody that don't fuck with my mama is like fuck you.
Yep.
Like, it can be a sibling, bro. If you start disrespecting my mama, it's just like, bro, I don't really got too much respect for you because it's like you only get one mom and one dad. And then it's like when they pass away, you just gonna feel like shit.
Yeah. On holidays.
You know what I'm saying?
All
Like
that.
and
That's
wish you can apologize for the dumb shit you put her through, or you know, because they be stressing about that shit, bro.
Yeah. We don't even realize what we put our parents through when we're
Yeah.
young. Like we just doing whatever we doing. Like especially a young man. Like you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
That's crazy. So you went from van to the hood. That's-
Motel too.
Hotel too?
Motel.
Motel's underrated. I didn't get the motel. But I did it. I was doing some bad shit. I ain't need to be in there. So brown and white van.
Mhm.
We are here now.
Thank you. This is what I wanted to hear.
What's up? You want to start? You could go.
Nah, it's like it was definitely like my first time listening to your music, and this is the song that I really like I was really like tuned into, of how the skit at the start started to the intro on you explaining how your childhood was
Yeah.
to obviously where you are now.
Yeah.
How would you say that molded you as a person?
I feel like you really find out who somebody is when it's like all bad. Cause like my pops was going through a gang of crazy shit and my mom's, but like we saw what was going on, but we wasn't feeling it
That's
because
another
they
thing.
was going through the shit, really.
Yeah.
You know, but we always had shelter, you know what I'm saying? Like even like when we stayed in the van, we wasn't cold because pops would start the car up every now and then and run the heater. You know what I'm saying? And we had hella blankets in there and we had the little VHS tape in there and shit. So it's like to know how and then grow up to see how like hard life is and to see that, damn, they really just did the best they could. You know what I'm saying? Because even though it was cheaper back then, the wages was cheaper.
Yep.
So it's like it's kind of like the same thing. Like, you know, yeah, we make more money now, but shit is way higher. So it's like, what is it really doing? Like,
Ain't doing nothing.
it
That's
ain't
a
doing
fact.
shit. You know what I mean? That's why I gotta have 5, 6, 7 different things because it ain't just rap, bro. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I'm doing modeling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting money from all that different shit to just live a regular lifestyle. I don't live beyond my means, bro. I'm just happen to be a little known. You feel
That's
me?
another thing too. I noticed that about you. It's not like you be doing like crazy extravagant shit. I did just so you can get a new chain.
That's bro. I haven't had a chain in a decade.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So
I see you deserve that.
like that. My cousin is the one that really pushed me to do it. He like, bro, look, you got some money put up, like, just do it, bro. Like, you know, like, you deserve it, my nigga. You bust your ass like this, you know, this whole time you been rapping, bro. It's like, it's nice, it look good, like, you know, it's for your brand, like. And I'm like, you know what, you right, bro. I'm just always paying bills and doing shit for other people, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, fuck it, like.
Remember, you had a chain. You had a Hood Finest chain. It was dummy
Yeah.
long. He had a skinny chain, dummy long, with the Hood Finest on it.
Yeah.
He talked about Hood Finest in the music too. I like you did that, but
Yeah.
dummy long. He
Yeah,
was
but
acting
see,
fabulous.
that wasn't my chain. That was my big homie chain.
You feel me?
That started the label for me because he didn't have no record label. I was just a young nigga that he invested in. That was the homie that took me to Game, took me to TDE.
R.I.P. Gino?
Gino, yes. Gino. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? It was his chain, but he never wore it. He was like, it was just mine. He was like, look, bro, this yours. As a matter of fact, when he passed away, I still had it. But I gave it to his son. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I was switching brands, and then I was like, you know, his son was young when his dad passed, and I'm like, man, let me get this to his son so he can know like what his dad was. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a known like drug dealer, but he was more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, so I wanted his son to have that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was my boy, man. Like,
Man,
crazy.
R.I.P. Gino, man. What I do want to say this though. I do want to just to keep it on brown van. I'm sorry, brown and white van because it was white too. Why are rappers and also people just so fascinated with going back to the hood? Like, what is that? What calls us back to the hood so much? My homie right here who's on the other camera, he's from the hood right now. I love him. I love him. He's a great person. But I always ask him too, like, bro, go over there.
Get up out of here.
Yeah, go over there, bro. Like you now you him.
I think it's just like people, you know, showing the people like, look, I'm still me. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think it's like trying to prove you tough still, or like, it's like, yeah, I'm known, I'm making money, but it's like, y'all still my niggas. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because they not as fortunate, you know, they still over there. So you kind of go back to show them like, look, bro, this is possible. I used to be hanging with niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes we'll get caught up in going back to the hood, you know what I mean? You know, unfortunate things happen. You know, people pass away, people get robbed or whatever. But, you know, us being really from them neighborhoods, we just try to like stay close to people as much as we can, you know, without jeopardizing ourselves. That's what really we gotta start doing. So when I be trying to go to the hood, homies will tell me, hey, Dubb, don't come over here, blood. Like,
Not
shit
right now.
going down right now.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm coming in to do my promo run this week, and one of my close homies got killed in front of the 99-cent store in San Pedro and El Segundo.
Damn.
Rest in peace, my boy Braves. You know what I mean? And this is somebody that's been around me for the last 12 years. You know what I'm saying? I seen him, little nigga, coming up. Like, you know, he was just into, you know, doing this thing with the dogs and breeding the dogs and Braves dog from Mantis Park. Yeah.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that type of shit hurt, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, we don't hang out every day like we used to, but these is my guys. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it don't matter if somebody know me off rap. Like, these are still people I care about.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that's why people still go, man, because this where we come from. We not faking this shit. Like, you know?
That's true. I mean, I'm jumping around, but I want to stay on that because how everybody that I say that because I jumped in his car one time. Lloyd, I'm gonna say your name on the pod if you don't mind. I jumped in Lloyd's car one time.
What's up, Lloyd?
And he was playing, don't take no laws, don't take days off. And I promise you, at this moment, I said, I think I even told him, I was like, bro, this my homie right here. Like,
Yeah.
but after we've already heard this song a million times, but just it's surreal to jump in somebody else's car and they playing, you know what I mean? Like, wait, what? Like,
Bro.
okay. Like, you know what now?
cra-
if I didn't before.
The crazy thing is, like I wasn't the hugest Nipsey fan
Mm-hmm.
before.
Right.
Like while I was in high school,
Take
I
his
wasn't,
card.
I wasn't really, but
Man.
after I graduated, when I started working and stuff, I started getting into it, and it was one of my first songs that I truly like enjoyed and loved.
Man,
And
appreciate
I
that,
didn't
bro.
even know till like last week that it was you. So
Yeah.
I'll be talking about it. Bro. I'll be like,
that's
you don't know this nigga, man.
that's
Look,
definitely
here, listen
fire.
to this.
Yeah,
Listen to
bro.
this.
That's I was like, and it's crazy because I didn't know like that would be a song that it would be like a legendary song, like,
it really is.
you know what I'm saying?
It really
Because
is.
like really what happened, like me and Nip knew each other from like 08, right?
Damn.
And we was being supposed to work. I'm talking about being. And every time, you know, it either just didn't happen or something. So one day he was like, bro, I'm in the studio right now. Send me something. So I'm talking with the homies like, man, I don't got nothing for him. Like, you know, I got to make something. You know what I'm saying? So I put on this one beat. I sent it to the homie like, this the beat? He like, nah, that's not the beat. He's like, hey, go. What happened to that beat the homie remix sent you? And it was the song with the Beyonce sample on there. And I'm like, yeah, that shit hard, but it's like, you know how like you'll have a dope beat, but you won't be inspired to write to it. That's what
Because
it was.
so good, or
It was so good, so I just wanted it to come to me. I didn't want to force nothing to it.
okay.
So, but when Nip hit me, I guess I got inspired. Like, all right, for sure. Like,
I got
yeah,
50
let's
G's.
do it.
It's
Oh, I have
So
16.
I get in there mumbling the hook, and then the melody come to me. So I like na 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 na, and then I fill it in with words. Then I'm like, oh, this shit hard, right? So then I do my verse. I'm punching in and out. I'm recording myself. I send it to him.
What?
He like, duh.
Oh, you sent him everything.
I sent him. It was my hook and my verse first. That's how originally the song was, because originally it was a feature for me.
Okay.
It wasn't
Okay.
Nipsey's song.
Oh,
He was doing a verse for me. So when I sent him the song, he was like, duh, hey, bro, I need this for Victory Lap. I'm like, hell yeah, take it, bro. We didn't even think about it. We was like, take it. So then he hit me months later saying, hey, it's not going to be on Victory Lap, but I'm about to put out this shit with DJ Drama called Crinch Shw. Is that cool? I said, well, I went with the team. I'm like, they like, nigga, it's still exposure,
It's a fire
you
tape.
know? So, and I was like, it's Nipsey first drama tape. It's going to do something. And then, but I didn't know it was going to be like one of the most infamous songs off the project. Cause you know, it was $100 mixtape, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That
and
was
then
legendary.
I had one of the
That's
highlight
crazy.
songs off of it. Nigga, Jay-Z bought 1,000 copies of that, bro.
That was
Jay-Z heard my voice, my nigga. Like,
That's fire.
like, what are you talking about?
That's next.
And
level.
Beyonce heard the
crazy.
shit too, because it was her sample.
That's crazy.
How long did you have the instrumental for?
Bro, I had the instrumental for like 9 months and never did nothing to it.
A hit just sitting.
Just a hit
there,
sitting
though.
on your computer? is
Nah, but you don't know. You
crazy.
don't know until you know. So,
Bro, that's why I be telling homies that do beats, they send me shit and be like, damn, you didn't fuck with that, blah, blah, blah. That shit was hard. I'm like, yeah, it was a dope beat, bro, but it didn't inspire me to say anything on it.
Yeah.
And that's when I come with my best shit, is when I'm inspired, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can sit down, and if I really want to force some lyrics, I can do that. But in my heart, I feel like it ain't gonna hit like something that's really speaking to me.
Does
Yeah.
that come with every project that you've
That,
done?
bro, that's what I do. I go through beats until I feel a beat that I really want to say something on. It could be a dope beat, bro, but I'll skip it if there's nothing coming to me. I can sit down and write, bro, if I force myself, but I don't like writing like that.
So I've heard like different processes. Like people say they write their lyrics first before the beat. Like, is that one of your ways?
I've never been one of those dudes to just write a rap and to try to find a beat that match it. Like,
That's
I'm
crazy.
somebody that listens to the beat and I find pockets in the beat that
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I write different. And then sometimes, you know, like I still write on paper, but when I don't write on paper, I just punch in and out. I don't know if y'all know what that is.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all recording yourself.
Yeah.
So like, I'll say a line and think of another line and say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until I'm done. But that's and I'm able to like play with my cadences a little more when I do that, because I feel like when you write, it's more structured, so you don't really play too much with your cadences.
So those are freestyles necessarily.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's just not like impulsive freestyles, but you think you able to think a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Line by line, a little.
Line by line.
Do you ever go live and do that?
I don't think I ever did that. My homie do. I mean, one of my homies do that shit.
Tory Lanez do that, and you know who Rayvon is?
From
TDE.
Yeah.
Rayvon from TDE.
Okay.
He does that. He always going live. That's my little homie. He always going live and like recording his record.
That's dope.
But
I just don't be wanting nobody to hear this shit until I'm done.
I figured that. I was saying,
That's what I was
he's
saying.
like,
Like
this is
sometimes
top
I
secret
sneak peek
fire.
and hear a song, like let somebody hear a song, but like I don't want you to see me recording unless it's probably like a documentary after the music is out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to give away shit like that.
Is there a doc out? I seen like some.
Nah,
some
we was
footage.
just recording while we was in Quad Studios in New York, and we just chopped up some shit for promotion. You know what I'm saying?
The
But we do.
album- Go ahead. You want to say something?
I was gonna say, do you enjoy cameras in the studio while you like making shit up?
I got to a point like if it is a camera, I just ignore it, like because I'm literally like focused on the music. You know what I'm saying? The only time I'm really worried about a camera is if we doing something like this or like I'm doing an acting scene or something like that.
I don't even be worried about the camera then. I promise you. I try.
But not even worried. You know, I'm
I
just
try and forget
aware.
about it.
Aware.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if I'm in the studio, I'm just like so far on the zone. Like I'm like trying to look. Always my braid not. You know what I mean? Like
You're
I'm
right.
saying like, you want to keep your music so private, like you don't even want anybody else recording it at the moment. If that
That's some
makes sense.
Kanye shit.
It's type shit. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
honestly, bro. If I was on tour, I wouldn't want motherfuckers filming me.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cause I want to take it back to where like people are really present on the show, bro.
Bro.
Like everybody is
please.
always filming everything. Like they eating, they can't even fucking put the food in their mouth before they pull their phone out. Like even if I'm on a date and some shit like that happen, I probably
turned off.
won't even talk to you like that again.
Yeah, I'm turned off.
Like you
Put
gotta,
your phone on
you
the
gotta
table.
document everything.
You ever
That's
seen
what I'm
that?
saying.
Somebody put their phone on the table? Low key, I'm tight the whole way. Like, get your phone off the
That's
fucking
my
table.
problem. I mean, that's my job for real. So
With your phone?
yeah,
Get your
my
phone off the table.
I mean,
bruh.
but you gotta
social
like
media.
it's about balance, bro. Like, cause I
But
gotta be on all that shit too. But it's like if I'm eating, could I take the time out to eat?
type
Unless
shit.
it's some real shit going on that I have to attend to. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, hold on, let me send this text or blah blah blah. But I'm not about to just be all on the gram and shit while I'm eating. Like
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
shit
it's
crazy,
different.
bro. It's like you need therapy at that point. Like
We all
straight
need
up.
some phone therapy for real.
Man, for
Them
real.
phones
Right
is
up.
controlling, bro. They
Yeah.
going crazy.
That's a fact.
I want to talk about some quick. You want to say something?
Nah. you got
Okay, I want to step on your toes. I want to talk about some labels that tried to sign you,
Okay.
or artists that tried to sign you. So 2008 TDE, Kanye, which I didn't know, Dr. Dre, that's on brand, and then Rick Ross. I heard from you
Ricky
specifically,
Ross.
and then Game.
I don't. You said Rick Ross.
Not Rick. I'm not saying they tried to sign you, but they seen who you were, and they were like interested in your talent. I remember one time I caught you in a megabus.
Oh
You
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that?
yeah. When I was going back and forth to Vegas,
and I was doing the same shit.
yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, okay, we chopped it up for a little bit, but I kept it pushing. But I was like, damn, my dude's still on the grind. Like,
No,
you
one
know
of
what
my
I mean?
homegirls was trying to hook me up with Rick Ross. My homegirl Polly from Compton.
Okay,
So that wasn't like official like that. She was just she rolled with Ross heavy even to this day.
okay,
But TDE for sure in 2008. But I was trying to stay loyal to my homie Gino because Gino was from the Nickerson Gardens like Top Dog is.
got it.
So it's like it ain't like I wouldn't have signed to them, but it was like I felt like okay, I'm with the homie. It's like, but I didn't know that he was trying to make that happen. Like I was just trying to be loyal because that's just what I knew. Kanye, or my homeboy Che Pope, he was an A&R for Kanye at the time. He reached out on Kanye's behalf. Was like, man, we was in the studio listening to your shit, bro. Like, are you signed? I'm like, nah. And then they flew me to LA, and then we had a deal. I mean, we had a deal. I think the deal was like worth $3 million, bro.
Shit.
He wanted you to write for him.
No. I was gonna be signed to Good Music.
Oh, okay,
LA nigga on Good Music.
that's hard. That'd
So-
be crazy.
Damn.
So,
nobody was-
but what was so fucked up about that situation? Because I was hot about that situation. I ain't gonna lie. Because I'm like, nigga, my life about to change. Nigga, Kanye, nigga, good music. LA, like that's a crazy, like right. That's right before he did the Make America Great Again shit. So
Goddamn Kanye.
What year
before
is this?
before the labels was what was that, like 17?
Trump, yeah.
17?
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, for sure. Bro,
wow.
if I have my phone right now, I can pull up like my deal points inside my email.
16.
Like straight up. We already had the outline of my recording contract. It was going to labels. I mean, it was going to lawyers, you feel me? And then that's when he did that shit. That shit fell through.
Because your music would have been the opposite spectrum of what he was talking about at the time.
Yeah, but with his production, it would have
It'd've
been
been-
nuts, bro. It would have been nuts. He would have found a way to like put NWA in that shit. Like
That's true.
you know what I'm saying? With his shit. And then Dre, after I went on the LA Leakers and did the freestyle,
Spaz, by the way.
my boy that's the A&R over there, hit me and was like, "Hey, Dre, want to fuck with you? Come to the studio." I'm like, "Oh my!" I had to really be like, "Nigga, am I up?" Like,
Hey, you know how? Hey, no.
bro,
Hey, you know what?
bro, I was in my room like, "Nigga, am I dreaming, bro, or am I asleep?" Like fucking Dr. Dre, bro. So every time he would, cause mind you, I stayed in Vegas at the time. So and his studio is in like around this area, you know, like the Valley. So he'd be like, "Hey, come to the studio," and I'm like, "Fuck, bro, I'm in Vegas." Like, so he every time he hit me like 2-3 times, and I was in Vegas. I said, "Nigga, Dr. Dre is hitting me, bro, and I'm in Vegas. What the fuck are you doing?" So I literally drove down to LA and camped out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna be here next time he hits you, bro.
Yeah.
So I was out here for 2 weeks straight. He didn't hit me. I'm like, damn.
Damn.
So I'm like, I'm about to leave tomorrow. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right, hey, you gonna be in the studio tonight? I had to make the initiative. And he's like, oh yeah, come through.
Bad.
That's
So
hard.
so then I went, and then so it was the A&R at first, and then I didn't think Dre was there. The A&R sat down with me, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like kind of down because I'm like, man, Dr. Dre ain't here, man. What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I know he was in a big studio. I'm like, man, Dre ain't here. And then down the hall, I hear his voice. Yeah, he was talking to somebody. I was like, I'm like this. And then I hear him, I'm like, oh shit. In my head, I'm like, oh shit, that's Dre, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? So he came up. I tried to give him a handshake, bro. He gave me a big ass hug. He was like, man, I'm a big fan, bro. He said, your shit hard, blah, 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 blah.
That's fire.
And then I'm like, what the fuck? I'm still listening to him, but in my head, I'm like, nigga, I'm fucking talking to Dr. Dre, bro.
Shit.
Like, that was the first time I kind of like fanned in my head.
Yeah.
But he couldn't see it though. I was just like keeping it cool and shit. But I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
That's how we do in LA. We will fan.
Yeah,
our
yeah,
head.
yeah,
We
yeah.
ain't
So-
gonna, like, do it in public. We like,
Type shit.
Yeah. He was like, bro, like, how would you feel getting down with Aftermath? I was like, nigga, what? Like, I was like,
So
for sure. Like, he was like, I want you to write for me and be an artist over here at Aftermath. I said, let's do it. So then the night he showed me a movie he was working on. He showed me a couple records. I showed him I think at the time I put out the 7, so it was like right before it came out. I was playing on records off the EP.
7 Hard. I was in Vegas when you
And
did that.
I was listening to it this morning.
and that was it, bro. And I never went back. But he offered me like to be over there, and it just never happened. Like, I think he started going through the divorce
Yeah.
thing, and then it just went away, bro.
Shit felt
Timing is everything.
Yeah.
Timing is
Yeah.
everything.
So, I had like, just full transparency. At that time, I did kind of like fall into a little depression because your whole life you fighting for something, and then it's like, it's right there and it just keeps slipping out your hands. So I'm like, what the fuck? Am I like not meant to do this shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
shit, that's a strong fact.
Yeah, like,
spit it.
that shit was crazy, bro. And, I had to climb out of that shit. But a lot of people offered, you know what I'm saying? But it just never really went down.
Did you make music during the depression?
I tried to, bro. It's just like I will write a song here and there, and I just would feel like it was like not fully me. I was just kind of like trying to do something so I can feel good. Cause like if you used to doing something your whole life and you feel like enabled to not do it because like something is just blocking you, like your creativity is just blocked. You're not inspired like you used to be.
Energy level.
You feel like you giving up. So like, and it wasn't really that. It's just like I couldn't just get over certain things mentally, and then I started like seeing this this life coach, and then
It's underrated.
and then she told me something that really stuck with me. She was like, the reason why you like you always like getting down and shit and you can't really overcome it is because like you lack foundation. And I'm like, I didn't really like catch on to that because I wasn't like a huge prayer or, because, my family took me to church. Like my mom took me to church, but I didn't really like gravitate to it. I seen things in church where I was like, man, this shit fake. I mean, and no disrespect. But I believe in God, right? But at the time, like, I seen a preacher like ask for some money. And then they passed it around and he counted it in front of everybody and was like, nah, this ain't enough. I'm going to send it around one more time.
Oh, yeah, nah.
He sent it around. I'm like 13. Like, I'm like, what the hell? What is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then he sent it around. It come back to him. He counted it again. He's like, I know that's a little better, but we can do better than that. He sent it around again. He sent it around like 4 times before he accepted it.
Nah.
And then that alone like kind of turned me off. Like, you know what I'm saying? So fast forward, I was never like super religious. But when I got older, I was like, okay, I don't have to like claim a religion, but I still have to have a relationship with God, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
And
this
rely on
this
faith.
this is not happening because of just me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I just like I just pray every day, every morning, throughout the day. You know what I mean? Pray for people that I care about. Because it's like the life shit's short, bro.
Absolutely.
And people really don't like cherish people around them. Like,
Yeah.
And that's important, man, because this shit can change in the blink of an eye.
Brother, I'll tell you right now, you are blessed. You know what I mean? All that praying that you did do, and even when you wasn't doing no praying, it was working for you still. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like
sir.
somebody was over there praying for you. Like, please,
Yeah, nah,
get
facts.
him right, and he's lined up still. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's crazy, bro. You talked about freestyles a little bit earlier. How did you run into Sway in the Morning? And some people who don't know, when you did a lot of stints over there, you was rapping over there a lot.
Yeah.
And that's when I was proud to say, go look at my dog. He got different freestyle up. Like, you was spitting. So how did you meet Sway? How'd that come about? And, I mean, where's that looking right? What's going on right now?
Okay, so my homies Jake and Papa, they some singers out of the Valley. You know what I mean? They had a manager at the time. Her name was Nikki Jeezy. She used to work at Power 106. Then she was doing like some writing for Sway'sUniverse.com, which is Sway's website. So they used to record at my house. I had a studio in the garage on 127th and Broadway. I showed them how to record themselves, so they bring their managers over and videographers and stuff because the studio. And then I developed a relationship with her because she would keep coming to my house. And then I asked her, I was like, man, I see you work for Sway. I need to go up there. She was like, could you like, because she knew I was doing music, but she was like, could you really like rap though? I said, what? Like, and then the homies looked at her like, have you not heard this dude? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, listen, if your job depended on it, trust me, like, you can tell him, let me come up there. You know what I mean? She was like, all right. She was like, all right. I'm gonna put it in his ear. And then they locked it in one time. And then I did it. And then me and Sway just got close. You know what I mean? He gravitated to my story and we just clicked as humans. And he gave me his number and he kept a relationship with me. And then later down the line, we end up like doing some business together. You know what I'm saying?
Underrated. Sway is a legend.
Yeah,
You know
legend,
Sway?
bro.
You know
I
Sway?
know who Sway
Okay.
is.
I was just listening to this interview he had with Tupac. I'm like, man, this is crazy.
Damn.
Been in the game since Pac, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And going strong.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, we tuned in for sure. So That was a milestone. When I seen bro on there, I said, okay. It's a lot of times I said, okay, I ain't gonna hold you. It's a lot of times I said, okay, all right. He takes it serious for sure.
Yeah.
But that's fire, bro. I do want to ask another question. Because we were talking about Sway Universe, we were talking about freestyles. Do you, when you run into those GOAT MCs, man, does that make you get up a little more? Does that make you like, you know what I mean? Do you straighten up a little more, or do you just come already ready to just tear their head off?
Honestly,
You rapped with Styles P. You rapped with Dave East. You rap with Game a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, honestly, bro, like, they either people I look up to or they my peers. And respectfully, anytime I get on a song with any lyricist, I'm trying to outshine. And it's not even about like it. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not about competition. It's just about like, bro, I really do this. This is what I did with my life. So I'm trying to, and then also it's like I may be the least known on the song. So if you bigger than me and people hold you to that higher regard, like, oh, this is one of the top 5, or this is the dude of this generation, I definitely have to stand out because I'm the person with the no name on the song in that regard, like to a bigger platform, right? So I have to show out because it's like, okay, yeah, this Styles, he getting off, but who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Type of shit.
And that's why I always did that when I had a feature with somebody, because I had to, bro, because, I mean, that's the only way they gonna really gravitate to it.
The Ghost is different, though. The Ghost is different. Game is different.
Mm-hmm.
D-Smoke is even different. You know what I mean? We will talk about that, too, but, like, dog, when I'm listening to the record with Styles P, we grew up listening to Styles P and Jadakiss.
Right.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga used to dream. This nigga reality turned to a dream. Like, stop playing. And he rapping nice. You know what I mean? So I always, like I said, bro, you make it easy to brag about you because you going with the GOATs, and that's different. Everybody can't do that. You know what I mean? You getting a lot of people. We were just talking about Drake and J. Cole, right? Drake and J. Cole, and how Drake. This is my opinion. Even though I like the album, he kind of like tucked his tail when J. Cole got in the booth, and J. Cole just. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
it's a little underrated when somebody like, no, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? When I hear Nip and then I hear your verse, I'm like, damn, why you?
It's no disrespect. You know what I mean? It's just I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to get to a certain level. You know?
Has that ever happened? Like you heard someone's verse and you just gotta like go back into the studio?
I mean, I did it recently because I felt like the verse didn't match.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had different verses on the Dave E song. I was storytelling on there, and then when he came like that, it was just like, it didn't really go with the record. Because my last version was dope. Like, I No Fairytales, the song off No Fairytales, the album, was just me. And then when I got Dave on it, I felt like his verse that he did really didn't go with my verses. So that's when I went back in and redid them. But as far as, like, if I know I'm doing a song with the individual, it's like it's a different type of rap, you know, because like on your own shit, you kind of storytelling.
Yeah.
But when you with somebody that's barring, you kind of, it's like you bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I don't have the idea of that somebody gonna be on it, I'm gonna rap different.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm taking some steps back, but it's just like it's not gonna be like bar heavy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
For
Absolutely.
the song.
Yeah, it's gonna
Make
be
the
a
song
song.
better.
Yeah, so that's what it was. It was a song, and then when he came bar heavy, I was like, nah, this not gonna work. So I did some other verses.
I mean, it still feel like it's like you can't rap without telling stories, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I still did it. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like I still do it, but I throw little witty shit in there now because I know that I'm rapping with somebody that's barring.
Niggas don't know you used to battle all the time. You used to battle rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, used to be battle rapping. And
Yeah,
I'm talking
cool.
about like punchline, like just punchlines.
Yeah.
It'd be
all
like
punchlines.
25 punchlines. Like,
Back to back to back to back.
dog, why are you just writing all fire shit back to back? Like, talk about something else. He like some witty shit that's connected. It was crazy. I was like, yeah, he's next level in high school. And you know, you don't know nothing about rap as a kid. You like, yeah, like
Is
He was
battle
killing
rap
it,
is
yeah.
battle rap always premeditated, or is any of it freestyle, like on the spot?
I mean, I feel like at a point in time of hip hop, everybody just stopped really freestyling. People like, them battlers come with written shit because it became a point where I need to come with my best shit. Yeah, I can probably come off the top of the head right now and say, oh yeah, these lights is on, I got the Jordan 5s on, da 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 da. Like we're seeing you shit you see around the room. But people feel like they gotta come with their best shit at this point. Cause this may be the first time you hear me. So I don't even want to sound like, oh, he cool. Like I want to sound elite. You know what I'm saying? That's why people do that.
Have you ever spit something so elite at the radio station or on like a show, LA Leakers or something like that, and you was like, damn, this got to go on the album? Because one time Kendrick did that, and I was like,
Rave on.
Nah. So look,
No.
I don't do
don't do that to my dog.
I don't do that. I don't rap verses off my album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I see that a lot of people do that. Like if the song ain't out, they'll rap a verse off an album, and then you hear the album come out and be like, oh, that's the shit he spit on Flex or whatever the case may be. When I know that I'm about to go do a rap or like you said, LA Leakers or wherever the fuck I'm at, I'm writing that just for that. It's not gonna be on the album. And people may look at it as a waste of bars, but it's like, nah, it's marketing, bro.
Especially if you're going off how you be going off. That, you know what I mean?
Oh, I just did one the other day, bro. Like, yeah, it's
crazy.
bad for people.
He did an evil laugh.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's bad, bro.
It's sometimes when
bad
you hear like rappers on tracks, you be like, damn, like, okay, he going through it. Like, dog, You're the Wolf. When I heard You're the Wolf, I don't know what you were going through, but
I was staying with my homie. Like, I was with my daughter mom at the time. My daughter mom was pregnant. I was broke as fuck.
oh, he was angry.
So when I was on Game album, I was like, nigga, I gotta get out of this situation. So that's why I sounded so hungry. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I gotta kill this nigga. I was writing in the studio with him, and he had wrote his verse. So we was both writing we started writing at the same time, right? He finished his verse, went in the booth, recorded it, came out. I was still writing my shit. And he was like, damn, dude, you still writing that shit, bro? I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. But when it's done, it's gonna flame you though. And I start laughing. And then I go in the booth. Then that nigga Whack 100. He like, damn, blood, you ain't got this nigga signed to you? And he was like, nah. He was like, he tripping. Like, I'm like, why you ain't got this? Like, but yeah, bro, like Chuck, like somebody that I like to spar with. You know what I mean? Because I come on, bro. We was going to Inglewood. When Game came out, we was like, this nigga hard.
Stop
like
the
this
world. Hardest nigga in G.
hardest nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to grow up and be able to rap with him, it was like, damn, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like to really like, I be teasing him like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you on this, but that's my boy though.
I said, bro, he was going through it on this one right here.
Yeah.
Damn near shed a tear how he was rapping on that motherfucker. I said, he going crazy.
Mhm.
But I also hear the different nuances in your new album too. Like when I listened to your new album, I could tell like you had to go through every single thing you went through to get to this point. Sometimes on certain songs you're always bar heavy, but like you're not so bar heavy. It's more like really for the story.
Yeah.
And like you literally evolved again. You know what I mean? I do want to talk about when you changed your name.
Okay.
You went from Dubb. No, I'm sorry. You was Q-Dubb.
When I was in high school.
When you was in high school, you was Q-Dubb. And then you switched from Q-Dubb to just Dubb, which was fire. I was like, oh yeah, he dark now. He went to dark mode. And then you went to Quincey White. I mean, if we could speed through that growth, like how did that happen? So you Q-Dubb. Let's go there first.
Q-Dubb, I just like we just came up with a fast name real quick, like cause we was rapping. You know what I mean? Like we went to the studio one weekend and we doing music and we was like, hey, what's your name? What's your name? Oh shit. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking about my name, Quincey White. Oh, Q-Dubb. QW, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when I started like really moving and shit, I'm like, it sound kind of soft. Drop the Q. You know what I'm saying? And then I added a B because it was Q/DUB. Then I dropped the Q, added a B. Bam. Then I was Dubb for years. And then as I became a man, I was like, I don't want to be Dubb because Dubb is always going to be that dude from 127th and Broadway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one time I was with Terrence Martin, and he was like, you know what I like about you, bro? You can be in the hood at a function, and you can clean up and go to the White House too. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you not like in a box. And he was like, and that's when I was like, all right, yeah, that name, you know, it's gotta be, it's always gonna be with me, you know what I'm saying? Cause like people from my neighborhood call me that. But Quincey White, like, I got a dope name, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my real name. So when I tell people, oh, like, you do music, oh, what's your artist name? Quincey White. Oh, what's your real name? That's my real name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, just growth. That's why I changed it. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire. I mean, it takes a lot to change your name too, like, cause that's a rebirth. Can you talk about that when you change your name? Where people like,
Bro, I was scared.
Confused?
I ain't gonna lie.
Is that
I was talking to one of the homies, and I'm like, I'm about to change my name. He's like, why haven't you did it? Bro, I mean, because, you know, it's like starting over. He was like, so what? He was like, you did it before, why you can't do it again? And I was apprehensive of doing it because I'm like, man, like I know the whole world don't know me, but I have developed a fan base where people do know who Dubb is, right? So I was like, changing it is literally starting over at this point. But I was like, look, I got the same contacts. I can go on the same promo runs. I can hit these people I know. Hey, I changed my name, bro, to my real name. So that was like a whole year straight where I had to hit my industry contacts telling them it was me.
okay,
You know what I'm saying? Like I changed my name. I'm about to put something out. Then once it came out, I shared it. People started getting familiar with the new name. And then when I went and did them freestyles, so I just had to really just build it organically from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like people already know I switched my name. And some people, some of my old fans is catching on like, oh shit, this is Dubb from back in, I thought you stopped rapping. Because, you know, we don't have the marketing that these big people have. You know what I'm saying? So when we do a move like that, so like when Diddy changed his name, everybody knew because it was fucking Puff Daddy. But
everything like 7 times.
But if I do it,
bro,
it's like people from years back like thought I stopped rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because I don't have that marketing.
Especially people who goes back to your like best records and stuff like that.
Right,
like,
right.
Wait, what's going on? Like, so when people is it still Dubb on the Nipsey song?
Yeah, it's still Dubb.
All them games.
I didn't change it because at the end of the day, that was Dubb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're
Cause
talking
like,
about.
cause some of people I knew was like, why don't you just change all your old shit to your new name? I said, no, bro, because that's a whole different brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at the Quincey White brand, like I'm a storyteller, bro.
Yeah.
Like Dubb, my style was like subtly changing throughout the years because I was still trying to figure out who I was as an artist. I know I'm from the street, but I don't glorify street shit. Like I just storytell. I give you some perspective of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we did all the stupid shit, but it's like we did it out of fucking immaturity and trying to be something or prove to people or show people you down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but really, like, if you a good human being, do you really want to kill somebody? You may have that type of anger in your heart because somebody didn't just came and took your homie. But doing that to somebody else, you know how that feel.
Absolutely.
So it's like as we get to a certain age, it's like, bro, I don't want to kill nobody. And it's crazy that I got this chain and this watch on, and I gotta feel like I gotta have something with me or somebody that got it with them to protect myself. And I'm just trying to have a good time and just, you know, wear what I want to wear, and you know, because like you said, I worked hard for it. You know what I mean? But it's like, why do I gotta? Because I'm from a neighborhood, you know, and even if I want to say in my heart that, okay, I'm done with it, they not going to hold me to that same thing.
They never done with you.
They're never done with me.
Never.
So that's why people feel like, back to what you said, why people can't leave, because it's like, could you really leave? Unless you just turn your whole back. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck. I think it's a good time to take a break. I gotta refill my drink. You gotta refill your drink.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You just blew my mind right now.
Straight
you
up.
can't leave, nigga. You're a part of this.
And I was like, then when you leave, it's like you the fake homie or some shit like that.
you fake.
You fake if you leave.
bro.
First person shoot 'em all. Or was you in that same spot when we left?
Yeah.
All right.
That was a little, that was a little right here.
Well, yeah, a little bit. Damn. Fucking up my synchrony.
Synchronicity.
Synchronicity.
My continuity.
You feel me?
That's a word. I don't know about synchronicity.
Oh, you want to hate since we got company. I feel you. No, I feel you. I understand.
Nah.
No, I understand. You got to hate on. Hey. Anyway. So you said when you get down with the best MCs, man, you just put your best foot forward. You rapped with some of the greatest. You also rapping with some of the greatest on your new album. What inspired No Fairytales album? What inspired the name, number one, and then the story that you tell on it?
Say No Fairytales. So what inspired the name is just like, when you a kid and somebody say, okay, what you want your life to be like, and then you start saying all this miraculous shit. Like, I want to live here. I want to have this type of family. I want to drive this type of car. And it's like a fairy tale, and as you live life, even if you are having those little successes throughout the way, you understand that this shit is not a fairy tale. Like, you can be at the bottom, and people think you at this level because of perception. So no matter what's going on, it's like your life is not a fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? Even if you can look at somebody else shit and be like, damn, that nigga having it his way, and you don't know what that man going through. You know what I'm saying? He can have all his money but still be depressed. He can buy some shit and have that little high for a day or two, and then that watch don't mean nothing. That car, that house don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have real people around you, if you don't have love around you, if you don't have genuine people around you, so when you accept that life isn't a fairy tale, it's like then it becomes a fairy tale. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. That's crazy. What inspired the story on there? I mean, you have several stories on there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we were just talking about Brown and White Van. That's like, I wanted to say this real quick. So he put out like 3 songs before the project came out.
Yeah.
It was 3 songs that were already out. It was like the main features.
Like No Fairytales.
Up came out a while ago, right?
Yeah.
Up came out first.
Okay.
Then I hit him with 10987 with D Smoke. And then I hit him with No Fairytales with Dave East.
I'm like, oh man, he hit us with all the crazy ones. And then I listen to the album, and my favorite records are
Tough Love.
Tough Love,
Tough Love.
and
Tough Love.
not Brown and White Van. It's Tough Love, and what's the other one?
Legacy.
To me, that's 10.
Legacy.
Legacy.
Oh my God. Because I know the story of Legacy a little bit, so I'm like, ooh, he's going crazy.
Yeah. That's what my homie said. He said it yesterday. He said, bro, what's so crazy is you drop the features, and usually people features be the hottest shit on their album. And he like, bro, but your hardest shit, people saying your hardest shit is the songs by yourself.
Yep.
And I was like, damn, that's a real big statement. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy though. Because people rely on other people's help, like as far as like what music, like marketing and stuff, but people are gravitating to the songs with just me. And that just gives me confirmation that I'm staying true to myself. And by me not, like you said, not trying to conform and try to sound like other people, by me being so authentic to myself, it's refreshing to come see an artist that is just, something different. Like, everybody trying to sound the same because they're like, okay, well, this is working for this dude, so let me sound like that. And I've never really been somebody like that.
Yeah. I mean, no, that's a fact. When you get on track, it's definitely unique and unusual. Lyrically, you are barring everybody. I'm going to keep saying that throughout this whole episode. So people go listen to the discography and understand. All right. All right.
One thing I got to say is one of my personal favorite songs as well was Tough Love.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like obviously the song is about like showing that tough love, constructive criticism, and stuff like that. That's why I kind of like respect this guy right here because he does show tough love.
Yeah.
How do you respond to those things? Do you have people around you that's going to tell you like, nah, that's not it. Like that's trash. That's
Hey,
doesn't sound good.
Yes.
And do you make sure that they stay around, and do you make sure like they know like I need you to tell me that it's not good, like what your personal opinion is?
I definitely have homies around me that don't just tell me what I want to hear. They be like, "No, you tripping, dude. Like, you tripping, bro." Like my homie, Big Mike, like he'll tell me when I'm doing some stupid shit or like I'm not on my shit. You know what I'm saying? My homie Easy, another homie that's gonna tell me like, "Bro, no, why you doing that?" Like, you know. But it's been a minute to where I'm just doing stupid shit now because we mature and we moving right. So they'll just give me another perspective at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that I'm wise enough now to make sound decisions. And we've been moving militant my whole career. You know what I'm saying? That's why we around. That's why we ain't in jail. Like, cause it ain't like niggas ain't square now. You know what I'm saying? But we smart. You know what I'm saying? So when we move militant, we've been doing that for the last decade plus. You know what I'm saying? So we just try to keep each other tight and hold each other accountable. Like, yeah, we ain't judging you, bro, but you are doing some foul shit right now, and it's up to you to keep continuing or
Type shit.
yeah, you know what it is.
Big Mike, you ever had to tell him one of them verses wasn't it? You ever had to tell him one of them verses wasn't it? Damn, you told. Okay,
How do you? Yeah, my
how'd you
bad.
respond to
How
when
do
he
you
told you
I mean,
that shit wasn't it?
Sometimes I get hot, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I feel like it's good, but like when people say that, that's because they know what I'm capable of. It's not that it's whack because I'm not just gonna write a whack verse, but it's like it's okay for me. Like if somebody else said it, it's probably hard, but it's like they like, nah, bro, you like way above that. Like you can come harder than that, bro.
Have you ever like stood your ground on it on something like you've made and someone's
For a
else is
minute,
calling it?
and then I end up going to change it anyway, cause they'll just be on me about it.
But then again, sometimes like it comes down to your soul. Like I know this is good, and I don't want anybody else to tell me otherwise.
Nah, because they be right. They be right. Like, because sometimes I just write some shit and whatever come to me, I'll just lay it. And then, but sometimes you gotta go back. You gotta go back and, even if it's changing a line or two or the way you delivered that line, like all that shit matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when somebody's saying something, I kind of try to listen because it's a reason why they saying it. We can always get defensive about criticism. Like, even though I am a elite MC, I can always get better.
You hear what he said, you bitch ass niggas? Even though I am an elite MC,
Damn.
even though I'm already elite,
It's
don't fucking play around.
shit. I'm nice, but
I'm really, really good, but don't play around. I'll get John Moran on your ass.
literally.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
1 million spooks. Talk about. So is this project independent? I'll say that.
So it is independent. I just did a project with a group of producers that I really fuck with. The Frost team.
Okay.
And 1 million spooks. They've been doing music, but they haven't really released a lot of stuff. So it's just like again, bro, like I'm one of the underdogs too. And a lot of times in this industry, we go off of names and accolades and alliances. But it's like, when are we gonna take this shit back to the essence of like shit just being good?
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck your name, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I can go with all you niggas all day, all night. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to this lyricism shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's not arrogance. That's just like,
It's the truth.
belief in my own ability.
I know my worth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sure. Like, it's nothing that you doing that I can't do. Especially when I lock in, bro. Cause like, I get kind of psychotic when I lock in. Like, I may come off weird. Like, I'll be like, hey, turn that off, bro. The niggas will be watching the show and I'll be like, turn that off. Like, randomly. Like, what, what's wrong? I'm like, I just don't want to hear nothing right now. Cause I'm such in the zone. Like, I gotta go kill some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I know I'm about to go do something.
Tell me somebody who you killed on a record. Call them out right now.
Man.
No, not like that though. But is there ever a time where you finished a verse and you was like,
Damn.
Nah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I got
listen,
you,
bro.
for
Like,
sure.
I'ma always feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Every time a verse is done,
Absolutely.
that's hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got homies that go. You know what I'm saying? Like I am fans of a lot of homies that are really dope. And I really respect them. I'm really fans of them. But like I said, bro, like when I'm on a song with them and I know that you are held to that such regard, like I know I have to outdo you. You know, and it's just a part of the sport.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal. Like I really have love for a lot of MCs out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I really shared dope moments with a lot of MCs that are respected. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a part of like a boxer or a basketball player. It's like, you know, LeBron and this person is friends, but it's like, okay, if we in the championship, bro, like you're not my friend that day.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Like
fact.
after we do this song, we can go have some food or smoke or whatever, bro. But I have to do what I gotta do, bro, because I know what type of mark I'm trying to leave. Like I used to care about like getting super known and getting money off my talent, but really now I'm just at a point where I just want to kill y'all. Like because it's like, okay, if I'm already used to having a tough life, you know, like going from poverty to having something to not back having something again. It's like fuck the money at this point. Let me just show y'all how good I am.
Taking it back to the hungry days. It's about to be problems.
Nah,
guys.
yeah,
I'll
because
tell you that
we
right
can
now.
find other ways because we've been doing it, right? We can find other ways to make money. If the music shit's slow or not getting the views it's supposed to get, it's like, all right, well, let's just make money other ways and just elevate the craft and make niggas like, okay, we gotta stop ignoring this, dog, because this shit is not a game. Like,
Are you into any acting right now? Since you said
yeah, I
doing
went to
other
acting
things?
school. Yeah, I went to the
Okay.
Ruskin School of Acting in Santa Monica.
Okay.
I didn't physically go because I started like a little bit after the pandemic. They start offering a online course, so I started doing an online course. So I was in that. Then I also went to school to be an electrician. I just graduated.
Trade.
Yeah,
That's
Don't
hard.
know, man.
I just graduated,
That's
bro.
hard.
That's like
Yeah.
some shit his daddy would do.
This
So
is
he's
good.
like, yeah,
Nah,
that's
bro.
hard.
Cause look, listen, bro. That's all I've been doing since
Yeah.
I left high school. Like
That's hard.
rapping.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's all I've been doing, bro.
What's up with
So
that,
so when I became a grown man and got I have a daughter now, bro. And my whole life I didn't really work like that. I just always figured it out other ways. And I was like, what's wrong? Like I wanted to just challenge myself, like, cause I had good grades coming into high school, but then I stopped. I started slacking because like trying to be cool and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I already knew I was smart. So once I became an adult, I'm like, it's all about like the attention you give something and the passion you put behind something. That's how you develop a skill.
It's a fact.
So, bro, I literally had the highest grade in electrician school, and I came from the street.
Because you
Don't-
just locked in and focused.
We
on
Because
not
I
gonna
was-
skip
cut-
over that, dog. So you telling me Quincy White is pulling up to fix my fucking electricity?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Rap
He
a
got
16,
He got
nigga.
the motherfucking.
Rap a 16,
He
nigga.
got the motherfucking
Fuck
hand
that.
back. He got his tool. He got the tool back.
No,
not the
fuck
tool,
that.
but the tool
Rap,
back.
nigga. What was they gonna pay you here? Here go that do a verse.
The red and yellow wires, bro. Nah.
Fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Like, why are you here, bro? Like,
No, you cannot. Tell them call somebody else. You can stay though, but tell them. What?
hey,
So-
nah. But I'm
so
proud of.
you-
I have to say publicly, bro. I'm proud of myself because usually rappers don't want to show shit like that
Facts.
because it's like, oh, it's not cool, or he, or, you know, he's not doing his thing in music because he went and did something like that, bro. I was literally in the studio doing my album, going to school, waking up doing the same shit again, bro. And I'm like, dog, like, and once I graduated, I was like, I pulled off like, did I fucking just really graduate from trade school?
But it was drafting up an album and
Draft, bro.
and
And
do
then
the
went for my
final.
no,
Do
listen,
the
listen,
final.
bro. I went from my graduation straight into a rap promo run, bro, for my album. Cause my graduation and my album dropped the same day, bro.
That's hard. That's a
hard.
bar.
Like that's no
That's
no
a
doubt about
bar.
it. That's hard.
Ain't that?
Yeah.
But I didn't plan it like that, bro. Like I just enrolled into
You
school,
just
and then I
did it.
found out the graduation was the same day my album dropped.
That's crazy.
And music video at the graduation. Oh, that's hard.
What are you doing?
And I had,
Fixing
like-
electricity, fucking with the lights.
And I had like
Fuck.
it was in our classroom. I had probably like 20 people in there, like, and I'm not even.
That's
But we in Vegas. I'm from LA. You know what I'm saying? But I had people to come support me, and it just felt good, man. Because like I usually get all my support from music. So when I went and did something outside of music, I think that, raised the respect people have for me.
absolutely.
Did that bring like a whole different type of joy when you?
Bro, yes.
Yeah,
I'm still like waiting to go back home to like actually go fuck with it. Cause they gave me, when I graduated, they gave me a whole tool bag, like with all the tools and shit.
All right.
So it's like, I went like, cause like my sister, her receptacle just went out like a couple weeks ago. I was supposed to go
It's like
fix
one of the shit I
that.
still don't even understand.
It's the plug, bro.
Yeah.
It's
no,
the plug.
It's the
plug. You know,
plug in the
yeah,
wall
that's
or the
called a
plug?
red
receptacle.
plug, green plug connected. That shit gonna turn on.
Yeah, nah, but I know how to wire shit, bro.
We
I'm
actually
looking
do
at
need
that,
an
like,
electrician.
okay, that's
here.
that's
was just telling them,
this
like,
right
we
here
need
is this right here is a decor style switch.
Okay, look.
You know
Nope.
what I'm saying?
Nope, we're not gonna go there. Hell no.
Wow.
I refuse. Nigga talking about you had this nigga Quincey on there talking about receptacle cords and shit. Fuck no. That nigga's way better rapper. That's hard though. That is hard. That is fire. That's everybody should humble themselves at some time and understand, like, you know what? Shit, I gotta make sure my lights is still on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Straight up, bro.
I gotta make sure shit going well. And I know a lot of people who wouldn't go back and do that. They'll just fake it. Just fake it.
bro.
You know?
Hey, I
And-
don't give a fuck what nobody think. Like, I'm proud of that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And now you got
And
a
I
whole
still
trade.
out rap you.
Yeah, like nigga, and fix my what? If you pull up to any chicks and be like, I'll fix her shit, I'll fix all the lights in here, she gonna be turned on. Like what?
Literally.
You could hook the electricity up in this bitch?
She gonna be
The
turned
lights,
on.
nigga?
You set a bar. You didn't even realize she gonna be.
She gonna be turned on.
No, I
Straight
never
up.
said that. Hey, hold on.
Hey,
Quincy White, house gonna go over my head and I said it.
That shit went over
Quincy
your
White
head,
is here.
bro.
I'm here to bar too.
That shit went
I got
over your
bars
head.
too today.
Nah,
Fuck you
fuck
talking
that.
about.
Nah, hell
The
nah.
energy, I can feel the energy right here in the room, so I'm here. You know what
that
I'm
nigga
saying?
say I can bar too.
But that's hard though. I think that's dope, bro. Like I said, you humbled yourself, and when I hear people talk about humbling themselves, it makes me want to I'm humbling myself right now in this moment. Like, wow, like dog, to be on top of the world because you was on top of the world before you did it. It's peaks and valleys. You know what I'm saying? Like
That shit was hard when it first started, bro.
Yeah.
I like when I first started that shit, I was like, damn, man, did I really just do this? Like this shit, I don't know if I can do this. Like I really said that to myself. It was just so intense because I did it. And on top of going there, I did an accelerated program.
oh yeah,
Bro, I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
yeah, it was a lot of work.
What made you?
What made me do it?
Yeah.
I got to a point where, I was like I said, all I did was rap. You know what I'm saying? And I just hustled and did other shit to make money to supplement the lack of funds that was coming in from music. Because entertainment, bro, people don't know that you don't really make that much money until you're a superstar.
Right.
Or you got a really, really solid fan base where you touring and shit. But I just felt like I needed to, if I'm gonna do work or hustle or whatever, it's gonna be legitimate and it's gonna be something I can make some real good money off of. And then I was already used to hooking up studios because I've been recording myself for all the time. So I knew how audio like traveled. I know that it has to come out of the stuff and come, you know what I mean? Like it's signal flow, it's called. So once I started going to the electrician school, I was like, this is the same shit, but like with power. You know what I'm saying? It has to come in and come out. Just like, Pro Tools and, the music shit. So once I figured that out and I started to simplify the method of how it works, then I was able to like build off the foundation of it. And then I'm able to hook crazy ass circuits up because I know what needs what. Like I know that a single pole need power in the switch leg. I know the niggas gonna say pause. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. I know that a three-way switch need travelers and a power or a switch leg. The other one, a pair. You know what I'm saying? So like, Once I start knowing what goes on what, then I can do anything. You know what I'm saying? So,
The bar. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anybody who went to electrician school. So like, I'm just like, damn, you a better rapper than me and electrician. Fuck, what's next? Like, better man than
And an
you.
actor.
An
nah,
actor.
and yeah, that's.
Are you
what
in
I'm
any
saying.
movies yet? Any movies?
I shot like a little short story from my album, but that's before I went to acting school. That's
Okay.
what made me go to acting school because me and the homies got together. We wrote a story. Me and my brother. We all collaborated. The Frost team, 1 Million Spooks. We all wrote like a synopsis of a story. Me and my brother fine tuned it. We shot it. I was like, all right, let's not go get actors. Let's just get the people we naturally hang around with. And then we just told the homies what they was doing and what they was saying in these particular parts, gave them scripts. And but like, yeah, this the script, bro, but kind of respond naturally with how you will respond to what I'm telling you. So we got that coming. It's nothing super crazy, but it's just something that I'm proud of because me and the homies did it with no training. And that's what made me go to school for it. Cause I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do it, let me be good at it. Cause that's just the type of personality I got. So yeah, we got that. And yeah, man, I'm just low key happy right now, honestly, bro. Like just the way shit been for real. I'm just more grateful instead of focusing on things that could have been big things for me. Like, dog, I've been doing shit people would kill for. Like,
Absolutely.
even if I'm not known on a fucking global level, you know what I'm saying? The people that do know me love me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you made a whole hood proud, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you made a whole hood proud, bro. Like a lot of people don't realize how underrated that is when you make it, no matter what you do. You know what I mean? How far you go, like everybody from the hood gonna say, oh no, that was bro. I remember bro. Rather it be from the grocery store, rather it be from hooping, rather it be from, you know what I mean, the park, rather it be from rapping. They gonna
Yeah.
be like, I remember bro. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, and that shit, it just resonates so different. Like we were just talking about right now. I was saying these guys when I was talking about I played your song, or when he played your song, I didn't play it. And I was like, that's the homie. Like, that's
Mhm.
a different, you know what I mean? Understand that you like, wow, like this dude is really like out here, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to talk about, you put out some videos, you talk about acting, you dropped a video with Styles P,
Yeah.
you dropped a video with D Smoke,
Yeah.
and then you did an AI video
Mm-hmm.
for the Dave East song. Can we talk about that? So we always talk about AI on here, and we talk about like how it's taking over the world. Everybody's scared. All the old people is like, oh my God, about to take all our jobs.
Goddamn AI.
Right.
Goddamn AI.
Right.
Here you are making a whole video that has everything you're talking about in the video. And you dropped it on World Star too. That's also interesting.
Yeah.
Can we
So-
talk about that video?
That
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
crazy.
So me and Dave, I was out in New York shooting the video with Styles P, and then I hit Dave. Like since I'm in New York already, I was trying to kill two birds with one stone. So me and Dave was like for days was trying to link up, and I just had to end up flying back. And also, it's funny you say the AI because I feel like the AI did provide a more visual of what I was saying because I felt like that was meant because if me and Dave actually did the video, we would have probably been in 3-4 different locations, just running, gunning, not really putting a real visual to like the things we were saying to come to life, right? We just would have been rapping to the camera. And I'm glad that didn't happen. I know, things happen. You might be frustrated that, oh, damn, the video couldn't be just us together. But I understood that once I seen the finished product of the AI, I was like, man, like that shit showed everything that I was talking about.
And it's like a screensaver.
You know what AI is?
Yeah, artificial intelligence.
No, I meant like what program? If
That's what I don't know.
You
know, I I
did
didn't
it.
I didn't do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
they just showed me like, hey, we got a visual for it, and then they shot it to me, and they didn't even think I like it. I'm like, bro, that shit hard. I showed my cousin. He was like, what the fuck, bro? He was like, that shit saying everything. It's showing everything that you saying.
Every single thing.
And I was like, yeah, that shit crazy. And I'm like, they was like, yeah, I'm glad you like it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was meant, you know what I'm saying, to do a video like that. And that was the first time I did something like that.
Yeah, when I was watching the video. I mean, I watch every single video just to see what's about to happen. And
Mm-hmm.
somebody was doing something, and then it turned into some weed, and the weed turned into a person sitting in the crown in the king chair, and I was just like,
That's hard.
you can't be high watching one of these.
Nah, you can't be off a shroom.
You be off a shroom watching one of these, you like,
Hey, listen,
turn it off.
bro.
Turn it off.
I never did shrooms, but I plan on doing them.
You should. Microdosing is
Um,
fire.
I was about to do them with my homegirl when I get back to Vegas, man. I'm like, man, let me take some of these real quick. So
What's the level you gonna go? Because you can.
I'm
you
not
take
gonna
a whole
go.
eighth
Nah, I'm
and
not
trip,
gonna.
trip. Or you
Nah,
can take
nah,
like
nah, nah, nah.
microdoses and
Nah, see, look, me, I like to ease into shit. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like, if I know I never did it, I'm not about to take no big ass dose and
Yeah.
then potentially lose my mind and have a bad trip. You know what I'm saying?
But I'll say this: a nigga like you though, who think as fucking deep as you think, it'll take you there, and it's gonna give you what you need. I ain't gonna lie to you. So sometimes
I'm not taking no big ass dose.
no, I hear
bro.
you. I hear you.
Trying
I'm
to
not,
get
I'm not,
you. He
I know
trying
I'm
to get you.
on camera peer pressure. What the fuck? Like, no, but I'm saying when you after you do your first little dosage trip, get with some people you trust and do the whole eighth and take that journey because it's gonna take you to a place you need to go.
You did it?
Yeah, a couple
Okay,
times. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So, because I'm like, is he looking at some article he read or something?
No.
Or
I'm
did
a journalist, but not.
Or
in
did
that
he
way.
actually
No,
do
I've
it?
Actually done it. So
he did it? Okay,
but he
okay.
talking about some hood doing it. Of
Your first time?
Of mushrooms or chocolate.
Your first
I
time?
heard
Okay,
chocolate is
okay.
the way to go.
So
Don't go chocolate.
what was you seeing? You felt like Scooby Doo. You was running from ghosts and shit?
I don't like that. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. So I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Look, I'm gonna say it like this. So when you take mushrooms, what's happening is
break it down step by step.
Okay. So
Take us to class.
boom, you eat the mushrooms.
Uh-huh.
Boom.
That's step one.
And you like, nigga, this shit ain't working. You eat another motherfucking
Oh,
mushroom.
no, I'm not doing that.
Nigga, this shit ain't working. So you start smoking. You like, nah. Like, but now I'm talking about microdosing, taking little pieces. So you start smoking.
You're already too deep. How is this microdosing?
Because I took only a little stem,
Ah,
a little
okay.
stem, a little
Okay,
cap.
okay.
You know what I mean? And you're like, damn, this shit ain't working, bro. So you start smoking. But you know that you start smoking a lot. You like, I didn't smoke like three, you know what I mean, joints. All right. Take a little more. Okay. I don't know if I'm high or it's the mushrooms, but something is kicking in.
Okay.
So then you'll start seeing shapes. Like not
No.
like crazy shapes. Don't do that.
Don't
Don't do that.
Now?
Don't
Come
do
on,
that.
man.
Don't do that. I'm talking about shapes as in like, look, this circle right here, you're gonna be like, oh shit.
Triangles.
This circle will start to move towards you a little bit.
What about this berry brick? What that turn into?
I'm not looking that way. I ain't
So
gonna
it
hold
look like
you.
these motherfuckers orbiting around you.
Absolutely. And then, but it's all about your mind state though. So say you were like, you know what I'm saying? Say you like, if you in a bad mindset, you could have just got into an argument with your girl. You might see like something scary because you thinking about, you know what I mean? Like this is what it is. But if you're in the right mind state and you with the right people, that's why I say get it with the right people, you'll feel confident and comfortable. You be like, dog, hey, these circles is moving towards us, bro. And your friend gonna say, that don't trip, it's not really happening, you good. You gonna be like, nah, it's moving towards us, yo. And you might sit back and then stuff will start like doing this thing naturally. But once you get to the euphoric side of it, because shapes is the first half. That's just the first half.
Yeah.
Once you get to the euphoric side of it, it's going to take you boop off this earth into your deepest psyche where you are, the deepest psyche that you have. And it's going to say, are you humbling yourself today? Are you respecting everybody today? And you know how you was talking earlier today? That wasn't really that. Never. You should never, ever talk like that.
Like an out of body.
Yo, have you called your mother? Call your mother.
That's what they say. Open up the third eye. Huh?
It opened up your everything that you thinking of back here is gonna be like boop. So that's why some people don't want to do it because they're scared of what's back here.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're not scared of what's back there, it's gonna boop, put it right in your
Usually
face.
the average drug, suppressed was back there.
Yep. This is bringing it all out. But bad trip is a thing, but a good trip is a thing if you're in the right mind. You know what I mean? You gotta also know like I'm off psychedelic. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
can't
gotta
be
know.
like,
Yeah.
once you forget that you just took a psychedelic, absolutely, you're gonna be like, oh, everything's moving. Oh my God, I'm scared. But once you know, you're like, hold on, wait, bro. Like, I'm high. Something is kicking in. All right, this might not be too real. What is this trying to show me? So, Go for the eighth after you microdose. Microdose first. You're not gonna feel shit, but I ain't gonna hold you. You ain't gonna feel shit.
Yeah, I took a microdose like a couple weeks ago, and I just
Didn't
felt
feel shit?
nauseous.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that part. I'm sorry. This is important.
How you feel?
This is important because I try to skip past it.
What kind of
So
teacher are you,
right
bro?
after you take the mushrooms and you start to feel you'll know you're starting to get high when your nose gets really stuffy and you get really mucusy. This is the worst part. Sometimes people throw up. You are very nauseous, but after you throw up, that's when your trip starts.
Oh, okay.
No one's ever gonna take mushrooms now. They're
So
like,
you
what
gotta
the
say-
fuck? You gotta throw up first.
So you gotta throw up.
So you got to throw
Or
up.
just feel really mucusy and might have to get that mucus out your system. But that's what that understand that mushroom is a fungus. It's taking the fungus out of your body too, though. So once you get that out, now your brain is free to think about whatever you got to think about and go on whatever journey you got to go
Yeah,
on.
that's crazy.
If you ever feel like you're tripping too hard, get into a fetal position on the ground with your elbows on your knees.
Mm-hmm.
And hug your knees like that and stay centered to the earth.
Can you show us right here?
No. And stay centered to the earth and you will realize, okay, like, I'm okay. I'm centered. You're going to do it. We're going to get you on tape doing it.
He said, could you show us?
Can you show us? It's crazy.
I mean, you selling us the dream right now.
I'm not. I'm just trying to keep it
You
real
said
with
get in
y'all.
the fetal position because of what?
Because if you want to get, if you too high in any scenario, if you too drunk,
The fetal position?
What does that do though?
You don't
It
have
just-
to.
It soothes you.
bend your knees, it's going to center you.
You just a baby boy.
It's going to center you, though. It's going to center your
No
energy.
cap, yeah, I think about
It's
it.
going to center your energy. It's going to ground you. It's going to connect you with the earth. I'm sorry, it's some hippie shit. I get it. It's going to connect you with the earth, and you will then feel more sober.
He says it's gonna ground you, my boy.
You feel me? Sometimes
Bury
you need
yourself
to be
into
grounded.
the ground.
You feel me? But anyway, shrooms, take it on your own time with people you trust only. If you don't
Oh,
trust
that's
nobody,
hilarious.
somebody gonna turn into a monster.
This is
I
what
promise you.
Somebody gonna turn into Jason.
If you're around somebody you don't know, they're gonna be Jason. Absolutely. If you're around the enemy, quote unquote, they're gonna be Jason. You're gonna be like,
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on.
This was an unpaid.
I definitely can't be in LA taking a shroom.
No way.
I gotta go somewhere else because if you gotta watch your back in LA and you take a shroom, you gonna think motherfuckers out to kill you.
No,
Like,
for real.
straight.
For real.
Shroom 101.
Not even that though.
See.
If you take a shroom and be around some fake people in LA and be like, ugh, I can see like I promise you, somebody I was hanging around somebody, I ain't gonna say their name, but they was fake and it was like a celebrity person. They was fake, and when I was on like microdosing off shrooms all day, and they was clear to me. I still seen their body, but they was clear, like their skin was clear. But because I
they was
thought they were fake,
translucent.
because I was like, that's fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's what it was telling me. But I was like, they're translucent. That's all I was tripping on the whole time. But it was saying that's fake. You know what I'm saying?
I can see right through you,
I
nigga.
I could barely drink with strangers. I can't.
Yeah.
Nah.
You shouldn't do drugs around people you don't know unless it's a drug you know. You know what I mean? But
Like I can smoke weed around anybody.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because weed used to make me paranoid. You know,
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. But I had to realize that it was just me in my own head. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like when you take a psychedelic, you gotta know it's a psychedelic.
Type
Yeah.
shit.
So you take some weed gonna
I got
make you think, overthink.
I
You
got
know what I'm
bad
saying? Think
experiences
about
with
some
weed.
shit you ain't thought about in months.
Yeah.
But it's like you gotta know it's the weed. Like you said, it brings the shit in the back of your head to the front. You know, and if you scared of those thoughts, it's like then you gotta reevaluate yourself because it's like, why are you scared of those thoughts?
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't faced them.
And wrestle
why
with
you
those
put 'em in the
demons
back.
too, though. That's another
Yeah,
thing.
so
I gotta fade all them.
I'm wrestling with that nigga. Like,
Yeah, I gotta fade all them.
this. Y'all bringing
Yeah.
some bad flashbacks right now. I'm not gonna lie.
What are you doing? Drugs?
Nah, I was involved. Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna say names, but I'll say the story.
Nah, say their names.
I'm not saying names.
Call their names
Because I can't.
Say
I
it.
literally can't say the name. My homie. It was like right
you
before.
signed an NDA. Go ahead though.
right before New Year's. We ripped a bong, and they're like, this is me and the homies that from high school that we didn't see
He
each
talking
other.
about some bitch ass shit, y'all. He thought we ripped a bong and I was so high.
I don't smoke.
I'm
I
kidding,
don't. I
I'm
barely
joking.
drink. I
I'm
don't do
fucking
any of that.
Yeah, let's
shit.
hear it though, man. Come on, let me see.
He does it.
Yeah.
I go inside.
Nah, you did it by yourself. He wasn't
No, I
there.
didn't. I go inside.
He didn't take anything.
I go inside, and then like for like 10 minutes, I just don't remember anything at all. 10 minutes later, everybody started coming inside my house. This is like 1 a.m. And then out of nowhere, he just screaming out loud. This dude's high out of his mind. He's just he's
Off the tree?
off
the tree.
off the tree.
Okay.
Y'all got to get away from me. If y'all start doing that off the tree, get away from me.
This is 1 a.m.
Go over there.
It was 1 a.m. Everybody started coming. He's yelling and he's swinging his arms.
Okay.
Strong as fuck.
That wasn't a tree.
That was a
I don't
sharp
know.
stick.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's swinging his arms.
somebody dipped his
That's
shit.
all he said. It's charm stick wrapped in something.
Hey, somebody dipped his
He's
shit.
swinging his
Keep
arms.
going.
And my dog come up. and-
He socked the dog.
Yeah, bro. I was like, my heart dropped, bro, because I love my dog,
Bro, what kind of dog you got?
He has a pit bull terrier. So
He socked the
Oh, he
pit bull.
fired the pit bull?
he was biting. He was
Yeah.
biting the homie's leg. And he was,
Hey, bro, he,
Hey, get up
like
on my
he,
dog.
he had no recollection of him
Nah,
doing that.
I
bro,
love my
off
dog,
of,
man.
bro, you telling me off of weed? He was socking the pit bull up?
Yes, bro.
Get off my dog.
Nah, that wasn't weed, bro.
Nah, that wasn't me. Y'all
That-
got K2.
That's
Y'all got K2.
That's the question.
You ever heard
that
of
we
K2?
don't know.
What was it?
Hey, that was that.
Yeah,
What's
it was
that shit
that's what
called?
we saying.
Savia. What's
Yeah, it
that
was
shit called?
salvia.
But if it was
That's
lace,
what it was.
we would have all been acting the same way. No?
Nah, everybody react different. Like we were just talking about on mushrooms.
But then again, you know, as I
K2
said,
had
he
him.
was talking to my dog.
Yeah, beat
I,
it
I,
up.
I, I had like a choice to make. Like,
Bro, he was firing
Sleep
the
this
pit.
nigga
He
or
was
what?
firing the pit
Oh,
bull up.
but I was like frozen because I was high out of my
What,
mind.
his name was Frozen, the pit bull? Hold on, bro.
His name was frozen. Damn.
Wait, his name was Frozen?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I was frozen. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do in the
You're
moment.
like, yo, get off frozen. Get off
I was
frozen.
about to leave, bro. I was about to get on, bro.
Nah.
Yo, what?
And then
What he did? What'd you do?
Hey,
I didn't do it.
wait, so you,
you gotta
so you
fire
saw
the
him
homie.
firing the pit bull up, and you were just like this?
Yeah.
Bro, I was on. Yeah.
You
Hey,
gotta
you
hit
should've
me
fired
up.
the homie
You
up.
gotta hit him up.
And you supposed to fire the homie up,
Yeah.
fire him on the
Then
pit bull.
all the
Come on,
it
dog.
took 2-3 of my friends to get them all. And
Oh, he had to be held back by 3 people.
yes,
Oh, he was in
bro.
a different mode.
in a different
That was not
mode.
weed.
I'm
I
talking
ain't
about
flip
gonna-
mode.
That wasn't weed. That wasn't weed. He said, so
Nah,
off
he
camera,
was
off
biting
camera,
the
he
fuck out of his
said,
leg.
Frozen just sat there and took it.
He was buying. His name's not Frozen.
No,
Bro,
that's his name.
what was the
No,
pit
we
bull
don't care.
name?
His name's Vitali.
Huh?
Vitali.
No, his name
What
Frozen.
tally?
Vitali.
Oh,
Nah,
he had a
his name
mob
Frozen.
name.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, so the homie woke up.
I'm
with
not
like
letting
a-
you do that.
a
I
bite
like that.
mark.
Okay,
I like that
okay,
support
but look.
Frozen.
No, so
No, his name was Vitali, right?
Vitali. Thank you.
All right, cool,
Before
cool.
I fire on this dude right here.
Oh, you gonna fire on me, but not the homie who was
Like-
beating your dog up? Okay, no, that's fine. I respect that.
Then we had to like calm him down at the end of my like driveway. I'm talking about this took like an hour, and the homies were like, "Should we call the
He
ambulance?"
beating your dog up for an hour straight.
No,
You ain't do
we took
nothing.
him outside, motherfuckers.
Okay.
Damn, we're already onto that process. We took him
Okay.
outside. We was calming
You're
him
about to
down.
make me
This
cry,
motherfucker
bro.
was just talking to himself.
Okay,
He was talking to himself.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's not weed.
who dipped it, bro?
No, God, somebody.
Who dipped it? Who dipped it in
Have
them?
you ever seen
hey,
somebody do this? It's
hey,
a
who,
wrap.
hey, who,
I don't know.
who dipped it in them bombing fluid?
Yeah,
Then the
that's
whole,
what y'all smoke.
the whole firefighter came, and he was like, "You was just high as hell."
Yeah.
No, but look, who
you
gave
said
who-
the firefighter came.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody
No,
called.
I didn't.
Somebody called the authorities.
This is where I. This
Oh.
is where a whole. This is where a
I'm about
whole.
to take a break.
This is where this is where a whole friendship just went sideways. This is where I'm not waiting for you, to be honest. This is where a whole friendship just went sideways. 'Cause I told him like it's not that serious. We don't need the firefighters to pull up right now. Like, why are we doing this? And without a doubt, he's like, "No, could you just give them your address and whatnot?" But nah, they were so intent to call the damn firefighter. They came. They didn't even do nothing. They were like, "You're just high, bro." Like,
Man, where you get the weed from?
no clue, bro. No clue.
Problem right there.
No clue.
That wasn't weed, my boy.
That was
I was
Well-
high before, like, cause you know, like being a young nigga and you hot boxing with somebody is like, damn, you feeling like your heart's hurt or you know something about to stop. and
that's
shit.
exactly what he said
Yes,
right before.
Yeah, you can't really breathe, but that's an anxiety attack.
I think that's what he had.
Yeah, he had an anxiety attack. He thought he was about to die. Cause when I first hit some weed, 14, I'm like praying to God, like, oh God, please just let me not be high, like, and I won't smoke again, and I lie like a motherfucker. Like I straight.
He the day after he was saying like, to be honest, bro, I was like only seeing red and yellow and some shit like
Oh yeah,
that.
nah, that wasn't weed, bro.
I was like, bro, what? Like he had no recollection of what he was doing, and that he was
he was
just
seeing red and yellow.
And he said every time like he was getting like back to himself, he was trying to get back to the yellow or some shit like that.
Oh no,
So yeah,
somebody laced that.
That's what I was thinking. I thought it was laced, but we all weren't tripping like that. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
So you wasn't tripping? Oh yeah, it's just
I
was
wasn't
just,
tripping. I was just like a regular high.
Yeah, he probably just was having an anxiety attack, bro. That's what that was.
You still got that dog?
Yeah. Shout out Vitaly, man.
You're-
Vitali.
Yeah.
Vitali.
You ever
He's
told
a
the homie
mob
about
boss.
that?
Yeah.
What do you tell him when
The
you say you
mob
like, hey, bro,
dog.
that you was faded that night. You was beating up my
I
dog.
bring it up all the time, yeah.
And what he said?
Said, I'm sorry.
You don't remember?
Nah, they're cool.
The dog and him cool now? They shook hands?
Homies, they shook hands, yeah.
They shook
They
hands.
shook.
Shook hands.
Yeah, man. Probably not. Let's you know what I mean, steer clear from anything somebody else rolls up. Roll it up yourself.
No,
Yeah.
I don't really do
Partake.
anymore. Not as much.
Have you ever had an edible?
Yeah.
You eat edibles?
Nah, I mean I have before.
Shit's
but
is wavy.
I'd rather do that. I'm not gonna lie.
What, eat
you
edibles?
rather do that than the tree?
Nah, I gotta
I
see
I
it.
cough way too much.
Nah, that's what you smoking out of though.
Yeah.
Last time was a pen.
Yeah, see, that's the shit that's
I
giving
can't-
niggas
I can't do-
COVID right there.
I can't do a
The
joint,
pen
man.
giving niggas
And the
COVID.
bubble lungs too.
Nah, you don't want the that's bad for your
I don't
lungs.
do it enough. So
Hey, papers.
yeah, I don't do it enough.
No
I gotta
backwoods, none
see
of that
it too.
shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I like seeing it and breaking it down and rolling up. If I don't do that, I'm not really.
Yeah,
into
it's
it.
just the papers, bro. That's what we on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We jumped onto Frozen and we stopped talking about the album. I want to talk about the album. The album is out now.
Yeah.
It's fire. I've been playing it, and I'm not saying it because you here. I've been playing the album. This is your most, to me, because I've listened to a lot of things that you did, and this is your most to date and most mature album.
Damn.
You know what I mean? In my opinion, like I've noticed, I'm like, damn, like he's came a long way. He's done all this shit he's done, still barred up. He's not on here like complaining. He's not on here extra braggadocious. It is what it is. And it's super quality. Who mixed this album for you?
It's a combination. So my boy Steve Bogman, he mixed a majority of the records, and then some of the records was mixed by the producers, I think.
Okay.
The Frost team and 1 Million Spooks.
Have you ever got a mix back and been like, damn, this shit not it? And
Yeah,
again?
of course. Even from like people that I respect, you know what I'm saying? Just like me, right? Like one of the homies may say, hey, you can do better on that verse. It's the same thing, like mixing, everybody human. So I may want to hear something different than what you mixed. It may be not, full enough. Or the vocals may be a little hidden. And I need more presence in the vocals or whatever the case may be. So it's just all preference, you know what I'm saying? So
Are you an artist like when you in the studio and like, so I've been in the studio before and a guy, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was in the studio with an engineer, and the engineer was, I guess, not cutting it well. He's screaming on the engineer like really like crazy.
yeah.
Like, stop fucking my shit up. You know what I mean? Because obviously your money's on the line. You didn't
Okay.
label and invested their money. You know what I mean? Do you feel like you easy with the engineers, or you want your shit to be the right way?
I'll record myself. I don't really
It's underrated.
I've never been somebody that's been at the studio telling the engineer what to do. I've been recording myself my whole career. Like every time you hear a verse from me, that's me recording it. Yeah.
So you know how to use every facet. You use Pro Tools?
Yeah.
So you know how to use every facet of Pro Tools?
Yeah, I know how to set me a template up, mess with the EQ, compression, reverb, delay, like all that stuff. I clean up my vocals. I make sure my punches is clean. Like that's what people don't know about me. Like I do all that shit myself, bro. I don't let nobody record me.
That's underrated. A lot of people go to the studio and just go in their booth and another person recording them, and then they also don't take their template with them either.
Yeah, I got a template.
and you go somewhere else and you sound different. And you're like, wait, why do I sound different?
But I just like this combination I got. I've always, for last decade, I had a Neumann U87 and an Avalon compressor. And that's what I've been recording on. So when my voice is on something else, I can tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm used to the sound, but that's the 1-2 punch I like. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever sent it off and and they mix it and you was like, nah, let me get that back. Let me fix or let me leave it how I had it.
Yeah, for sure. Or I'll tell somebody, hey, don't really change my mix, just clean my mix up. Because like I said, I have a template, so I kind of already record how I want it to sound. It's just not as clean as it could be. Because mixing your own stuff could be really, really tedious. And if I'm recording all day, messing with that beat and them lyrics, I don't really want to hear it so many times mixing it because my ear may get fatigued. So I'll let somebody else mix it.
So we talked about mixing and mastering and recording the project. This is the first time I've noticed your marketing plan has been like on another level. I feel like a lot of times you putting the music out and it's obviously the marketing plan is still there and everything's still cool and it's lit, but like this time this came up across my timeline. You know what I mean? Every facet. Boom, new video. Oh, up. Boom. Oh, he just did this with D Smoke. Of course I'm gonna click that. You know what I mean? Like it's two Eaglewood legends right there. Talking about the marketing of the project. Like I said, this has just been different from what you normally do. Or maybe I'm just in tune more at this time. I don't know.
Yeah.
It might have been the same before. But I just noticed I see a lot more of things surrounding it, a lot more visuals. Yeah. Tell me about it. What's going on?
I just have I feel like it's more of a collaborative effort behind the scenes this time. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't see like the maximization of like the project, like it's because it's a lot of like it's not like a lot of people are behind it. It may be just me and a few homies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But now we have a little more structure behind me. So it's like, we have better videos, we have, ways to go do these platforms because we do have the relationships to do it. It's just I may not be able to get to those places then and there at those times. So it's just like more of a collaborative effort to make those things happen. And every like crossing our boards, like, actually going to touch the people, actually going to, somebody figuring out what we should do social media wise, or, what interviews we should go do, or it's just more, like I said, more of a collab this time and just more heads in the circle, so to speak.
Do you have to pay for features?
Nah, so like what happens is like a lot of these features happen off of respect. You know what I'm saying? And then like what I did do, because I did have a budget, like these people did the features for free, but I shot them bread anyway. Like,
That's hard.
you know what I'm saying? Like
That's
these
hard.
my homies. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just shot them bread. Like, you know what I mean? Just because like because we underpaid, bro. Like for what we do, like people live their lives through us, and we don't get the money that we deserve off of this shit, but we do it because we love it. So if I ever, because most of the times I don't have huge budgets to fuck with my peers, you know what I'm saying? But when I do get a budget, I try to make sure somebody got some bread in their pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Do you have a feature price?
Usually I really do free features, bro. Like for people that I actually really fuck with, or like I like what they doing. But also even a paid feature, I still have to like the song.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
if like Lil Joe Schmo hit you with a song, you like, nah, I don't like that, like where it's going.
Like even if he give me 10,000 or whatever the case may be, if I don't like the song, I'm gonna tell him send me something until I like the song.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Do people be getting mad when you tell them that?
Nah, I mean, because if they hit me, they pretty much respect my craft or what I got going on. So if I'm telling you to send something else, it's not like no disrespect or nothing like that. It's just like I want something more I can fit on.
It's fire. Fire. And it's, I mean, it's tough to fit on a record with you. I ain't gonna lie. So when somebody send your record, they probably like terrified. Like, man, don't send back that one verse you know what I mean, what you was spitting. I don't want to hear. You kill me on my own record here.
Right.
Do you when you send a record out, have you ever sent a record out and been like, and somebody took your verse off or cut your verse down
Did anybody ever take me off?
because you killed them? Like they're like, nah.
Ooh, man. I don't want to say no. I feel like it happened before. Like you'll do a feature and you know you smoked it, and then they project come out, and then it's like the song doesn't have your verse on it. I'm pretty sure that happened to me before, but I just can't remember who. And I don't, it's so long ago that I wouldn't
Yeah.
even bring it up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's definitely happened before for sure.
Okay. Well, man, I'll say this. I've been listening to the album consistently. I said that already. It's fire. See, did you get a chance to listen to it through all the way through?
All the way through, yeah.
What's number 6? There's 7 songs on the track, right? Why'd you pick 7 songs?
I'm from 127th and Broadway.
Hard.
Ever since I switched to Quincey White, I've just been giving them 7-song projects because my label is called The 7.
Yep.
And that's a positive thing. I'm from the 7 because 127 and Broadway, we call it our homies call it The 7, but I made The 7 a positive thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It represents completion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a godly number. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what I'm gonna hit them with because especially in this day and age where everything is just consumed so fast, like why would I give somebody a project with 18 songs on it when people attention span, they don't even want to listen, they don't even want to look at a whole Instagram post before they scroll down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to give somebody a long ass project if they're not, there yet. You know what I'm saying? Mentally to just sit down and be present and sit with an album like the old days.
Yeah.
So as I gain my fan base, the people that do really want to sit down and let an album play all the way through, which I feel like my fan base is mostly is people like that. Once I do my debut album, that's when I give somebody the full version of what they've been hearing throughout the years.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I'm excited. The album is out now. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. It's absolute fire. It's gonna take you on a journey. When you did the beats, when they did the beats, was it like trying to do an East Coast vibe? Because you made it West Coast like a motherfucker.
Straight up. Yeah, like that's what it did. Like, when I heard it, I thought about like 50 and different other shit.
I was
like,
about to say that.
You know
What's
what I
the
mean?
first
Like
song?
Brown and White Van, it sound like some
Brown and White
50
Van sound
shit.
like 50 shit.
You know what I'm saying? Running Back to You sound like everything like reminded me of that era. Like, you know what I'm saying? It like the beats kind of sound like some Dr. Dre shit. Like,
That's what I got out of it for the most part.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I love it, bro. I love it. And it's crazy because where I was at mentally, I naturally probably wouldn't have picked those certain beats.
Okay.
But, everything was just meant, you know what I'm saying? And those beats brought different type of topics out of me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the homie be telling me to trust him when he send me beats. Cause sometimes I be like, I don't be inspired by some of the things that people send me, but they're just like, look, just really just sit down and listen to it and be open-minded. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when different shit come out of me as an MC.
You hooked up with D Smoke. A lot of people who, the unbeknownst listeners, wouldn't know that D Smoke is obviously an Inglewood legend. You
Yes,
were
sir.
obviously an Inglewood legend.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you want to,
I definitely Inglewood has something to do with my life. You know what I'm saying? Even though I lived on 127 in Broadway, I went to Inglewood schools ever since elementary because I got expelled from 122nd Street School Elementary in LA, South Central. Got expelled. Moms moved me to Woodworth. I went from Woodworth to Monroe. Then I went from Monroe, instead of going to Morningside, I went to Inglewood.
thinking
You know
it
what
was
I'm
going to be better.
Thinking it was gonna be better, but it was the same shit.
Same exact shit.
You know what I'm saying? But that was mom's, you know what I'm saying? But I thank God for that period of my life because that's what had me start rapping. I don't think I would have rapped because if I would have went to like my home schools, I would have probably been more of a gang member.
Absolutely.
Because we went to Gompers and that was a Crip school, but we was from a blood neighborhood. And then when you go to Gompers, you go from Gompers to Centennial. If you live in my neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And the niggas at Centennial all banged out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that balance of Inglewood made me like super smart, but still street. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to have that mentality even as a kid. Like, yeah, I'm from over here, but like, nigga, I'm not putting all my eggs in this basket.
Absolutely.
You know? And sometimes it may look at it, oh, you ain't really all the way with it. But it's like, bro, like, we did all that, but I'm not proud of none of that.
Yeah.
You know, to hurt somebody else, to sell drugs to my people. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just out at the beach the other day, right? And I and there's some deep shit right here. I was looking around and all the white people, they don't have a care in the world. They just enjoying their family, enjoying their time. But as a black man with this, you know, this shit almost 20 bands, you know, my Rolex, I gotta feel like, and being from a gang neighborhood, I feel like I gotta have a gun on me at all times.
Yep.
Because somebody may just recognize me from being where I'm from. And I may just wanna just be enjoying my time right now. But I gotta worry about somebody killing me, bro.
You think
trying
that's
to
a
rob me.
mindset? You think that's a mindset we have because where we from, or that's what's actually
No, that's
happening?
really what's happening, bro. You
Okay.
cannot just be laxed out, bro.
Yeah.
Being from LA and being a known face, even if you're not on that, I can literally be like, look, I'm chilling. I'm trying to have fun. It's a little bit of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because we have the PTSD from that.
Yeah.
Because we on the block and we getting shot at and shit like that. But when we go out, it's like, damn, bro, like, I really don't want to be on this shit. I really don't, bro. I love my homies. I really love them, bro. I'm losing homies every day. But it's like, when is this shit gonna stop, bro? Like, you know? Like, I love my hood. I rep my hood. I say Anthony Park because I want to show people that I came from over there. Not like, nigga, this bloods. Like, it's not about that.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
Yeah.
It's about, look, I came from over here. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my homie just got killed the other day.
That shit different.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not normal, bro.
Not normal.
You
And
feel me?
And we take everything lightly, but like we was talking about off camera right now, like just trauma experiences that we were just trying to like bowl through. Like, nah, it's all good. Like, I'm good. Like, nah,
that
like,
shit hurt, bro.
Yeah.
That shit hurt. Like, literally to to be coming into your city because you moved out your city, you know, for a better life, to come in your city and then somebody call you and say one of your homies you've been knowing for a decade plus has just got killed, bro.
It's different.
By somebody that looked just like him.
It's different.
You feel me? Like, that shit is really fucked up, bro. And like, I really want to just, you know, be cool with everybody, and you know, but it's like you talk like that, then you a buster.
Yeah. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, that nigga turned down. He ain't
Yeah.
with the shit no more. It's like, bro, fuck all this shit, bro. Like, what is we really doing this shit for? And then he want to complain about the police. Like, the police ain't shit, right? They see us, they hit the U-turns, they jack us up because of where we come from, but then we on our own ass too. So I gotta worry about these motherfuckers, and I gotta worry about you.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
It's different. It's different. It is different. In your music, you talk a lot about a lot of activism. You talk about a lot about Black Pantherism,
Yeah.
and you kind of embody that. I really do like that about you. I think that that's a unspoken word that you are speaking out here in these streets and like letting people know, like, nah, that's what it need to be. What keeps you on that path consistently instead of doing like I don't know, bitch, why, bitch, you know,
Nah,
whatever that is.
Like, bro, because I feel like there's a bigger agenda like that we need to like handle. Like, we
Yes.
really need to stop this shit, bro. We really do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really need to stop killing each other. We do.
Do you
like-
know who Damani is?
Yeah, of course.
Damani
From
from Inglewood.
Inglewood.
Yeah. One time, I was in a session. Damani was in there, and we were talking about like music and stuff. And he was like schooling all the dudes in there. And he was like said some shit like, what do you want to be remembered for? Like, do
Yeah.
you want to be remembered for doing that, or you want to do some shit that's gonna live forever?
Bro.
And, you know what I mean?
I really feel like, this is what people like, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and Tupac and just people really represent it. Like, yeah, we come from the ghetto shit. We love the ghetto, right? But it's like, do you really want to kill somebody?
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Could
Like-
you kill somebody?
No, not at all.
Like, just, and then really sleep good at night?
no, not at all.
That literally takes a monster, bro.
Yeah, it's tough.
It really does, bro. Because think about it. If I just tell you no because you asked me for $20, I'm going to feel bad.
That's true.
Even if I know I can't give it to you right now, right? I'm still going to feel bad because I know you need it. So to kill a motherfucker and really sleep peacefully at night, it's like you got to be a different type of evil, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't like, oh, you with it. Like, that shit really like coward shit, honestly, bro.
No, that's fact.
Cause it's like, nigga, if your homie die, you gonna be crying and shit. Even as a killer as you are, you gonna be like, nigga, fuck everybody. I'm gonna kill everything. They took my nigga. But you just did it the other night. And you feel good about it. Y'all talking about we up in the score. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Whenever I want to hear some hood ass shit, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Lloyd, it's my guy.
Another
I promise you.
I'm
Another
saying,
way.
I get on the phone and my nigga will tell me some shit straight out the ghetto, and I'm like, damn, God bless you.
yeah, that shit fucked up.
God bless you. That shit different. You know what I mean? It takes a significant person to be, you know what I mean, to deal with that and not call it trauma. You know what I mean? That's why I love my dog, because whenever he called me, I'm going to answer and figure it out, and we're going to talk about it, because I just understand the trauma that the hood has and how we made it from it is perfect. You know what I mean? My
Bro, I
dog,
hate having guns, bro.
it's, you know? But
I-
it's like, damn, are you not
I
going to be
hate
safe?
I hate having a gun on me, bro.
Are you not going to be safe, though? Like,
I know. I got it.
you know? I
I'm
gotta
always
get back home
have
to
it.
my kids.
I'm always gonna have it because, like you said, I gotta get back with my daughter.
I
You
gotta
know what I'm
get back.
saying? But like, I hate having to do that, bro. That shit's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I just really want to chill and relax. I'm just really a homebody. I just want to relax. I want to be stress free. I hate being paranoid, looking over my shoulder.
Gotta move
Like-
away. And you gotta get
I already
security.
looked over. Yeah. It's at a point where I just, cause like, you just feel so regular because you just, even though you're doing something big or you're doing something that's impacting other people, but you just, you come from this shit, so it's regular to you. So I gotta realize that, yeah, bro, you probably gotta have professional help with you because like you shouldn't move around a certain way, especially when you got all these blessings coming to you.
I'm gonna bring up one person, R.I.P. Low Pro, Big
Yeah, that's my
Lou.
nigga.
Big Lou is his cousin.
Yep.
Big Lou, that's security for Soldier Boy. He came in when I told you, I was like, oh, that's the homie. Like, I grew up with these niggas. Like,
Yeah.
Big Lou did security for Soldier Boy. But he stopped it. I think he got hurt. He hurt his Achilles or something, some weird ass shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
nigga, you were a security guard. Do not hurt your fucking Achilles. But I say that to
My
say,
boy.
that's an underrated job. You need somebody who's a trained assassin. So Kim K comes in the next day. She got two white dudes and white dudes.
Oh yeah, they police though.
Everything's okay. No, let some people in. Let make it feel
Yeah,
natural.
for sure.
Make it feel natural. If somebody about to get sniped in here, y'all gonna snipe somebody. But they're definitely like Navy SEALs or something like that. So I will
Yeah.
say, man, get you a Navy SEAL or bring the homies from the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because the homies from the hood can't even legally carry
Do shit like that.
firearms.
That
You
part,
know what I'm
you
saying?
right.
So it's like you can't really have homies from the hood because you setting them up to go back to jail.
Who got the hands though?
Man, the hands don't matter these days, bro.
You
People
right.
shooting.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said, like, you want to be a man, you want to do that. I don't want to have a gun, bro. I don't want to have nobody to have a gun around me.
Yeah.
But it's like, we just got to fix this shit, bro.
Another white who
Straight
just got ran up on, Charleston White. He got ran up on stage. And he had his man just came home with him.
I mean, he be talking crazy on the internet.
Yeah,
Fuck
but
blood.
you gotta have your mans who just came home with you to really run defense
Fuck
for
that
you.
nigga,
You feel me?
dog.
Like,
That nigga's weird.
he is weird. He's weird. But when I say that,
Any
though,
nigga that say fuck Nip, And
You
I'm from
crazy.
the other side, bro.
You crazy.
I'm gonna just look you in the eye right now, bro.
Yeah, you
You
crazy.
can't do that, my nigga. Like, I'm from the West Coast, bro. Like, you can't talk about Nip, my nigga. Like,
No.
and I feel like anybody that talk about anybody dead, bro, like, you
Got
pussy.
different morals,
That's
dog. Like,
crazy.
don't
You
speak
pussy,
on the dead.
bro.
Yeah, you crazy. And I don't know what that's for. I don't know if that's a character. I don't know what that's for.
Think it's funny. That's why
You think it's funny?
they think it's funny.
Oh, I'm about to say that shit
I was
ain't
about to say,
funny,
yeah, I don't
fool.
think that's not even funny to me.
Dog,
Right when I
man.
seen the Nip shit, I was
Nah.
done with
When
him
I
forever.
seen that, bro, it's
I was
like,
done
and
with
then
him
somebody
forever.
was saying, "Oh, he do be having valid points." I'm
Fuck
like,
all
look,
that.
man, any nigga that say fuck Nip, homie,
He's out.
I ain't listening to nothing dude saying,
Never again.
and that's on me, bro. Like, Nipsey was a real dude. I ain't even gonna say a real nigga. He was a real dude. He cared about his community. He cared about his people. He stayed true to himself. And for him to go out that way, and then for people to bring his name up in a negative light, that shit ain't flying with me.
Nope.
That ain't flying with the hood. Like, nobody. Like, anybody from LA gonna stand on that. And if we see you, bro, like, we don't even send threats. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Good
it's
luck.
like niggas that's real, that really been around Nip, like, we not gonna let a nigga like that be around us, bro. And I don't care. We don't care about none of that shit, bro. Right up. Silly niggas, man.
Some silly shit. In high school, not when I first, there was a time where I seen him come. He came. I don't know if he came to school that day.
Who is
You.
he? Okay.
You. I don't know if he came to school that day or if it was on the court or what. But Quincey White had on the damn cool gray 11s. And he wore them to school and he made me realize how broke I was that day. And I'm not saying I'm just broke, but you know, when you see somebody in the Jordans, you like, damn, I want the Jordans.
It's facts.
Why he got the Jordans and I don't got the Jordans? But then you start to get envious. You like, damn, he really looked cool that day. That's why we got the cool gray 11s on set right now. What was the sneaker that started it off for you, sir?
Okay, look, so coming up, my parents couldn't afford Jordan. So we went to Warehouse Shoe Store.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
No. All right, go.
And they had some shoes on sale, bro. In the back, they had the 9s. They was in a half size smaller than I was at the time.
The Jordan 9s.
The Jordan 9s,
Okay.
bro. And I got them. My feet was in there. They was like,
Stuff.
they probably was like, they wasn't like, you know, they wasn't like balled up like this, but they was probably like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and my mom was like, man, them motherfuckers too tight for you. She's like, nah, I'm like, they good, mama, they good. Cause like, that was my first pair of Jordans.
Need them.
You know, and they was a half size too small, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I took the soles out them motherfuckers just to fit in them. So I couldn't really wear them too long because my feet was growing. So, nigga,
That's your music.
I wore the shit, and then that was my last pair of Jordans for a minute. And then we got a point where, you know, I could get some shoes, and then I found them in my right size. Bro, I was wearing them hoes every day. I had some gray jeans to go with them hoes too. Like, there was like some, I think there was like Paco jeans. Y'all ever heard of them
Yep.
jeans?
Paco
I
jeans.
never-
Bro, I had
Paco
some
jeans.
some gray Paco jeans with the 11s, and then I had some Evisos with them. The motherfuckers was seeing that McDonald arch
Yeah.
in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, nigga, I ain't never had shit. I don't even know if they was real. But I
But
know
you
the
had
homie.
the
I know the homie
3XT.
Gino. I think the homie G. No. I forgot where I got them from. But yeah, in the 4X tall. And mind you, I'm only like, at that time, what was I? I was in 10th grade. I probably was like 5'9".
With the
Nigga,
4X
tall,
to the
bro.
kneecaps.
Nigga, I'm talking about right here,
Soulja
bro.
Boy.
Soldier Boy.
That was our shit.
I'm telling you, like. But yeah, bro. Those was the so it was the 9s.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then those was the shoes that really set it off, bro. Like, yeah.
It's a good ass pair.
Cool Gray changed the game. He don't understand how he was shitting on us at school, bruh. Come to school and you see, bruh, you like,
11.
bruh, like.
Yeah.
And as a kid, you can't help but to like naturally hate. You know what I'm saying? You like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
like not
Really
like
hating for sure.
Oh yeah,
Nigga,
You was hating.
nigga, you was like as a kid you was default hating because it's like
default.
you know what I mean, like you couldn't get them yourself, like your parents had to get them. If your parents wasn't getting them, like you had to hate, like man, let me think he cool with them cool grades on, like you know what I'm saying,
He was
like,
cool.
why I ain't got them hoes, like
Man, shitting on everything, all the girls, everybody, they talking about it the whole day. You like, bruh.
yeah, now I'm walking like this and shit, like
Oh God.
I ain't,
Making
nigga,
them
and
known I
then
got
somebody
these
walking
on.
past me, I'm like. Nigga, don't step on these, because you get a step on them cool grades, bro. Like the patent leather is scuffed. It's over.
Yeah, it might be done.
It's over, bro.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
it might be done. That's a fact. A huge topic amongst the sneaker community nowadays is wearing fakes. Have you ever had fakes? Would you wear fakes today?
No, I never had no fake shoes. If I couldn't get the Jordans, it was a wrap. Like, and the guy wear some fucking Chucks or Cortez or something that was $40 or $20. You know, the Chucks back then was like $19.
It was $19 at the swap meet.
You know what I'm saying? Get you a tee and some Chucks for like $22. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some Dickies or something like that. You know what I'm saying? For an extra 10 or something. When there probably wasn't even 10 back then. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put his phone on.
Oh God, yeah. What's up with you?
My laptop is.
That's all
It was
good.
connected to your
Let's
laptop.
connect.
You do a lot.
He got his he has Apple ID.
Apple Watch connect to the app. I can't do that.
He got everything.
I'm not texting on my computer.
Nah, bro.
Don't hit me. I don't want to see your
text that
face
might
pop
come
up.
through that I don't want you
keep
to
that on
check.
my phone. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can you check yourself, please?
Nah, he all right, man. He all right.
All right.
But yeah. So that was going on with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you said no fakes, and
No
then
fake.
the 9 started it all for you. What these days when you're getting drippy? I mean, I know that's why I came. You know what I mean? Cortez or Chucks. I couldn't find my Chucks. I ain't gonna hold you. I had the Kendrick Chucks. I was looking for them bitches. I could not find them in time.
Okay.
What makes you right now go for Cortez, Chucks, Vans? Like, what keeps you out of, like, I don't know, do you wear designer shoes?
Nah.
Okay, what
I don't
keeps you
have-
out of the brands?
The most hype beast shoe I ever had was a pair of Yeezys.
Which ones?
I think they was like the gray ones. They was the Adidas ones that look like the Crazy 8s kind of. You know which ones I'm talking about?
The 500s.
The 500.
The 500s. Those are
I had the gray 500.
Okay.
I wore them hoes like twice. And then I was like, you know what? I don't need these shoes.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I sold every pair of Jordan and Yeezy I had. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really like a hype beast when it comes to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like shit that look tight. Like, these Vans is probably like, I got these on sale for probably like $40, but they hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like cream, they got some different color laces. They go with this flannel. Like, I'm just, if it look good to me, that's what I do. Like, it ain't about like the brand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Do you have a stylist these days? Do you
Nah,
style yourself?
It's me, bro.
Shit,
It's
gangster.
just because you know I'm expressive. Like, you know what I mean? I do music, so I can do the same thing with the fits. You know what I'm saying?
And that's underrated too. Like, motherfuckers who know how to put the shit together. The
Yeah, put that
mint
shit
the
on.
mint tipped hat with the mint tip on the motherfucking flannel is, come on now.
Come
Stop
on,
playing
bro.
with us. Stop
The
playing.
color palette.
Yeah, he was in that
Come on, bro.
motherfucker like.
And then it's like, bro, these is all from different places too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Putting some.
Like I got these in New York, bro. I got this in New York from a whole different store.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got this at the Fox Hills the other night.
Come on now.
So it's like you gotta like take your time when you piecing the whole thing together. People be trying to get dressed in one day. That's the problem.
That's a fact. It's about piecing. You get a piece that you'll come back to.
Yeah, because you
after
might
6
even
months.
wear it for months. And then be like,
Absolutely.
oh, damn, I find these. And they just go right with that shit that's been sitting in my closet for 6 months.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's how I dress, bro. Like,
That's fire.
yeah.
Chucks is uncomfortable. I ain't gonna hold
No,
you.
they
Cortez
are.
is
That's why I
uncomfortable.
kind of
can't do
retired
Chucks,
them
man.
because I'm like, man, I'm LA, I'm South Central, but it's like I don't really have to wear Chucks every day for niggas and all. I'm from LA. Like,
Facts.
I'm from LA, bro.
Facts.
Like, you know.
Would you do a sneaker collab? Are you interested in something like that?
Oh yeah. The as long as somebody believe in what I got going on and they want to get behind me, for sure.
Kendrick just did like the PG Lane Converse,
Lane
like the
Converse,
basic
yeah.
Converse, but it like has the
Kendrick doing his shit, man.
doing
PG
his shit.
Lang, blue and red stitching.
That's
And it's-
underrated too. You were part of that era, like
Yeah,
you know,
man.
Back in the
I
day,
started
y'all
with
had a-
Kendrick. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
you didn't know that, did you? Yeah.
I did not.
Go
Yeah, I
back,
started with
look
Kendrick.
in the archives. It's a freestyle. Young Dubb, Young Kendrick.
Mhm.
That's fire.
And I heard they got the verses that was out, the verses that came out. It was one verse apiece. But I heard y'all kept going back and forth a couple times before, and that was unreleased.
That was before that they turned the camera on late, so they only got like one verse from me and one verse from Kendrick. But me and Kendrick was going back and forth for like 20 minutes.
That's a long.
It was,
ass
and it
time.
was in the Nickerson Garden project.
And it was in the projects.
Like it wasn't like at a fucking battle, venue. Like we was in the fucking Nickerson Gardens, the treacherous Nickerson Gardens from Watts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jordan Downs, all right, that's where my people from. I used to play.
Yeah, they
over
down the
there.
street.
Yeah, right down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Little people from there, you know what I mean?
My boy,
it's not a game.
Yeah.
But nah, that's fire, bro. For you to start there and still be here right now and be, I feel like it's like a rebirth. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I tell people, I'm
Nah,
like, they
It's
like,
a second
oh.
win for sure, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It is.
you,
It is.
You coming definitely different. I want to talk about, it's not a Shoe Palace deal, but the Shoe Palace situation. I always see you posting, like you taking photo shoots with Shoe Palace. What's going on with that situation?
I just have a good relationship with Shoe Palace.
Okay. They give you free
every-
shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like every time
Niggas always want
Well,
to give you
well,
free shit.
for shit. Why you-
whenever I do a shoot for them, whatever the brand is, they'll have me pick what I want to wear and give it to me.
Okay.
And also shit from the voiceover things. They do a lot of voiceover work. I do a lot of their voiceover work because I do voiceovers. Like you said, I went to acting school too, so I model, do voiceovers, and act. Like that's what came
All
after
through
them.
that.
All through that. Not acting through them, but it's like the modeling, the voiceovers came from Shoe Palace. That's what kind of started me with that, and then I got other situations through that, and I was like, man, I might as well take it further,
Is the Puma selection intentional? I know I see you in a lot of Puma stuff. Is that intentional when you do that?
I mean, just of lately, like they've been booking me a lot. I got couple other brands booking me too, but it's just like I'm just genuinely messing with who mess with me. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a good opportunity and I feel like it aligns with what I do and it brings more exposure to what I got going on. It's like, it's just like your business card, so to speak. Like you build your resume within that respective field, and you just keep building off of that. Like,
You just dropped the album. I do want to know what is next. What is there something in the cut right now? Because I'm glad I got you right now.
Yeah,
because I know whatever is next is gonna be something that's otherworldly.
yeah.
So I'm glad. I appreciate you for pulling up,
Bro, I'll come whenever, bro. Like I don't give a fuck if I'm Grammy nominated. I'll come, bro, because we go back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was on the same basketball team. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how genuine I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a
I
fuck.
invited him to hoop already. Don't trip.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what's going on.
Yeah, he got the strap with him. He still said he got it. He used
Nah.
to be able to shoot real good.
Was he good?
Yeah, he was good. Clarence was good.
Yeah, it was nice.
He
Don't do
was
that.
he was with my boy Brandon Mister.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
still be a little
saying?
tag team.
They used to be best friends. You know what I'm saying?
When we ran up on bro, he had the strap. We hated him. I ain't gonna hold you. We like, oh, who is this nigga? And I feel like a fucking dick now that I listened to all the fucking projects and he was fucking living in a van and living
Yeah.
out of the crib. I feel like a fucking asshole kid.
Yeah.
And I should have been like, bro, come on, let's work out together. Come on,
Yeah.
let's get right. Like,
Yeah, I mean, but as kids, man, we
Just like he said,
we compete. You know what I'm saying? But that's our mentality, bro. We feel like we gotta like down each other to make ourselves feel good.
Default
Yeah.
hate.
You know what I'm saying?
Default
like I said,
hate.
default hate. You know what I'm saying? Because
Man,
it's just
so funny.
it's just the trauma. You know what I'm saying? It's a trauma based response. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if we knew that we was going through the things we was going through back then, we would like embrace each other more. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Like I was living in a
Absolutely.
fucking van when niggas was telling me I ain't shit. Like, Like I already felt that way.
Yeah, like, dog,
You
dog,
know what I'm
I'm about to
saying?
go home
Gotta
and be
get on
fucked
top
up.
of it.
I don't want
Yeah.
to hear from you.
And then one of my
Like,
homies, it's crazy because one of my homies, O.S. Lewis, I still fuck with him to this day. He tried to walk me home one day after Monroe Middle School. And at that time, I stayed at the Palm Inn Motel on Imperial, like a little bit west of Crenshaw.
yeah,
I stayed at the Palm Inn, bro. He was like, yeah, I'm going to walk you home. So when I started getting close to the motel,
I got it.
I was like, I got it, bro. Just go ahead, bro. Like he's like, you sure, bro?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't want him to know that I lived there. And then that weekend, so inside the motel, we didn't have a refrigerator, obviously. We had a hot plate though. So to keep our food cold, we had an ice chest, like how you would bring to the barbecue. So we'll have our we'll always have to put fresh ice in there to keep our food like cold. You know what I'm saying? So like my mama sent me to the ice machine to fill the ice chest up. So it was a weekend where somebody was driving down Imperial from my school and seen me getting ice out the ice chest. And then in the classroom, they was like, that's why you live in a motel.
Oh no, we gotta fade. Oh no, we gotta fight.
Damn.
Don't.
No, but look, I didn't even see. I was so fucked up. The first thing I didn't think about fighting, bro.
Yeah.
I just felt like crawling into a shell at that age because I was probably like 11.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't think about violence because like I wasn't even staying in my hood at the time. I was just like from this motel to staying with this family member. Like so, like nothing hood was in me at that point.
Nigga was sad.
It was just I was
Yeah, that's
sad.
real
Like
sad
you know,
shit,
it was
yeah, not for real.
embarrassing for somebody to blurt that out.
Yeah.
You know, I was more hurt. If anything, I wasn't like angry. I was more hurt. Like damn, like a kid would say this to me. Like when I'm going through this.
We say some crazy shit as
Kids are
kids.
everywhere.
That's what I said. Now,
Yeah.
I feel like an asshole. I'm listening to that. No, I feel like an asshole a long time ago. I listened to that album. I'm like, I'm about to call this nigga.
Kids are
Tell
evil,
this nigga,
man.
I'm sorry, bro. Whatever I did back then, I don't know what the fuck I was on,
Hey,
but
bro.
that was stupid.
You know what? But what's so crazy it is like, I feel like a lot of people I went to school with didn't really like me.
Because you was cool as fuck, effortlessly.
Yeah,
You don't realize that though.
yeah, but I don't take it personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was because of like what we was all going through and we was taking it out on each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I don't take it personal, bro, because I feel like a lot of people did
Absolutely.
like not like me for no reason, bro. And I was always
Default.
nice to people and
Default hating.
you know what I'm saying?
He didn't tell the
was
story.
crazy.
He told it off camera, but his ass come to the basketball court. He nice. He got a jumper. He play freshman, and then summer he go do some other shit. He go play in a AAU league. Remember we were talking about AAU basketball. He playing the AAU league basketball. He scored 35.
35 on Pat Roy
He
team.
scored 35
Like
on
that
our
was a varsity
high school
coach.
basketball varsity coach. And he like, who are you? Like, I go to the school that you coach for. He like, what? You gotta play varsity. That's crazy, right? Oh yeah, he about to go play varsity. He's nice. Like, he can shoot. We all know he's good. Coolest kid. You know what I mean? This nigga comes back the next week, quits basketball forever to rap.
It's hard.
But
I remember I told you
He went
and
He went-
and Brandon Mister. I remember it clear as day, bro. I'm
I'm
gonna have to tell you.
Yeah,
I just have
yeah.
to say it though. I told you and Brandon Mister, and then y'all was like, y'all looked at me crazy. It was like, Pat Roy asked you to play VAR, and I was like, yeah, bro. Like,
Sound like it.
Haters.
Default hating.
We default hating.
Default hating.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fuck.
Hell no. Even though I know he could
because
shoot,
they
even though
started, and I was coming off the bench, but I got nice off like over summer, and people just didn't believe it, like the progression. You know what I'm saying?
and exactly what he said. That's some trauma shit.
Y'all was
though.
starting.
That's what he said, though. He said, Pat Roy told you could play VAR. We had our nose up like some little fucking dumbasses. Meanwhile, Pat Roy did ask him if he could play VAR. And he was supposed to come back and play varsity.
That Monday,
And
and I never did.
He never did.
went to the practice.
It's hard.
He went to rap. Now, double down on the kid hate. You about to rap? Nah, hell nah. Cause we hate on rappers as a kid in the city for sure. In the city, we like, nah, you never gonna make it. Nah, he was nice. He was nice from the jump.
Default hating is strong.
It's
man.
sick.
It's so
That was
strong.
sick. I'm telling you, I wanted to text my boy like, hey man, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was a jackass.
Shit.
So you know,
That's a great term. Oh my god.
Default
I'm like,
hate.
Default hate.
Nah,
bro.
for
Default
real.
hate. Nah, for real, bro.
but it was a point though where he kicked it up and I said, nah, you can't do that. And it's what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm gonna say. Like, but before he became like a real rapper, he did a photo shoot at Venice Beach. That's when I had to eat all that hate. That's when I had to eat all that hate. We did the photo shoot at Venice Beach, Hood's finest. I don't know if it was the first photo shoot or
I think
what.
it was at Doc Waller, but
Doc Waller, that's
yeah,
what it was.
Yeah.
And they did a photo shoot, and I was like, oh wait, like it's a collective of rappers, and like he's one of the best ones. You know what I mean? Like you had Philly, you had Low Pro. His name wasn't Philly then.
Philly, that was like the days we was rapping in high school. So it was Philly, Low Pro. It was this dude named Kid. You know what I'm saying? Who else was on there? Me, Philly, Low Pro, Kid. I think that was it. You know what I'm saying?
He was the best one though. I was like, damn, this nigga could really rap. Like he quit basketball. He was better than us in basketball. Then he quit to be better than us at rap. And just a better human being than us, man. Fuck that guy. Default hate again.
Default hate again, bro.
We was Filipino. We was niggas. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
He
do
tried
that.
to
Okay,
put
he
you out
racist.
there,
He
bro.
I'm sorry, Chris. He racist. Lloyd. I'm gonna say his name. He called y'all Filipinos and y'all Hispanic.
Oh,
He
it's a
racist.
Hispanic league.
He racist. They make my black homies. Let's talk about it. My black homies make fun of me because in the hood it wasn't no Mexicans who was good in basketball. It wasn't no white people either. It was all niggas.
Yeah.
But sometimes we went to them schools where the white boys whooped our
Well,
ass, though.
I mean, yeah, that's
'Cause they was-
everyone.
I got
It was-
another story.
that's
We'll
every
talk
white
about that off
We
camera.
all had that white.
We'll talk
school.
about that.
Because they
camera.
had them fundamentals, bro. They was passing like
Did
the
not
motherfucking.
miss.
Remember we
They
got
was
beat by
passing
Ball
like the
did not touch
jazz
the
out that
floor.
bitch.
You don't remember we got beat by Etowanda? You remember Etowanda?
That's the school.
Etowanda, we got beat.
Edowanda's.
Me and Brandon had a tag team crazy game. We got popped. We
Yeah.
got popped. We was getting
By
beat
like
so
how much?
bad.
Like 30?
It was like 30.
It's a top school.
But
in the
he didn't care
country.
about basketball. He didn't. I feel like he got like maybe like 5 minutes that game, and he was tight at the end of the game because he had a jumper he could play. He like, I ain't getting the game.
Bro, every time they would put me in, I hit threes.
Yeah,
And I'm like, bro, why don't I get no more time? Like,
Felt that.
it's probably
it was
politics.
favoritism though, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's favoritism and
For
politics at all
sure,
time.
for sure.
And he said, I didn't get in the game. I don't know, but the coach cussed us all out after that. Like yelled at us all. And it was his fault too. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause we got blown out. He talking about, man, I ain't getting the game because he could shoot. But nigga, the coach cussed us all out.
Crowell, right?
Crowell. He cussed us all because of this nigga. And he didn't even care. I think after that, I didn't see him in practice no more either. Cause he didn't give a fuck. He was like, I'll rap, dog. Fuck y'all. But I just say that to say, like, you know what I mean? As a kid, you got to just draw back all that hate. And as an adult, you got to reflect. And be like, you know what? I was hating. I was a little hater. I'll make sure my kids ain't no little goddamn haters. Just hating
Nah,
on
they
people.
are. They're just gonna. They're gonna
my kids
default
ain't
hate.
hating on nobody. It's,
It's
He
just
said
like-
the default.
The
yeah.
default
It's
hate
just
is
in us,
crazy.
bro. I don't know.
It's in you. Pause.
Yeah. No
What's in
pause.
you?
No.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you
default
gotta
hate.
chill.
The default
Oh,
hate.
my
Default
God.
hate is definitely in you.
Yeah, it's in everybody.
You gotta get it together.
It's in everybody.
Not me no
As a
more.
kid, it's in everybody.
As a kid,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
Absolutely. That's a lot. I think that's a lot. Chris, you got anything you want to talk to?
It was a
Dev
wonderful conversation, man. I'm glad to meet you. I'm glad to put a face behind one of my favorite songs of all time. So that's definitely dope.
Damn, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate it.
All I gotta say is like, it was great meeting you for sure.
Man, likewise, bro. I appreciate you.
No
man.
Fairytales. Go get the album, stream it. If you've never heard him before, you have though.
It's on repeat for sure. I'm not
If
gonna
you've
lie.
never heard him before, trust me, this is one of those ones that's like, all right.
You got any last words, man? Anything?
Man, just, stay tuned, man. I'm gonna just keep going. You know what I mean? Keep elevating, keep growing, keep pushing the agenda like that, that we need to stick together, no matter where we from. Like I got homies from all type of different neighborhoods, bro. And when I'm able to chill with, people that I grew up with, the red side, but I can go chill with the Crips and feel comfortable and they love me and I know the love is genuine. It's like that's what we supposed to be like as black people, because before we got to gangs, it was just, sad to say, black versus white. You know what I'm saying? But and then it got to a point where they turned us against each other and we still retaliating from, losing somebody and then you feel like, okay, it was the blah blah blahs, we gotta go retaliate. And then we go do it and then they like, oh, it was the blah blah blahs, and then they come back and retaliate. It's like, bro, like we lost too many people, bro. We need to just like, nigga, we all black. We all human at the end of the day. Fuck race at the end of the day.
Fact.
Like this is my brother.
Fact.
Everybody my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like we just need to stop that thinking we superior over the next person or the next race. Like we just need to all just be one at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna take a lot of stuff to change, but we gotta start somewhere though,
Absolutely.
Very well said.
Tap into one of the albums. Tap into any of the albums. But the new one, if you feel freaky, you can definitely tap in. If you feel freaky, actually tap into 7, what's it called? 7 love languages.
Yeah, I put that out.
I haven't listened to that one yet.
I put that one out in what was it, Valentine's Day of like a year ago. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like it was different type of love. It just wasn't like about a female. It was just like love for my daughter, love for my craft, love for my people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, check that one out, bro. It's the fire. But right now we on No Fairytales and we pushing that,
I'm excited, bro. Do you have plans on getting signed at all?
I was talking to my homies and I was like, if the right situation come, I'm not gonna say no. You know what I'm saying? Like the right person reach out and it's the right situation.
Does the right situation have to do with money or does it have to do with
it's
situation?
it's a collective of things. It's just like, okay, I gotta make sure I can take care of myself and my family, but also it's about if that person really believe in my vision and don't want to change who I am and just want to just get behind what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's the right situation. Cause like I've had money pushed in my face and I didn't budge. Even being homeless, I had deals offered and I was like, I can't take that because I know that, it's gonna hurt my career more than help it.
It takes some mental fortitude to be like, nah, I'll pass on that.
No, for sure, bro. Especially like I said, when you don't have nothing, it's like the average person is gonna jump at an opportunity because they down bad. And that's what I could say I never did. You know what I'm saying? Like if it went against what I stand for, it's like I didn't do it. No matter if I did need the money or not.
I got one last question. It's about fashion and buying shit. When you got your first big check, what did you spend the bread on? Did you go ball out with the homies? What'd you do?
I put it in stocks. That's the first thing I did. Cause like, I knew that going to buy I had money in crypto and the stock market before I got a chain. You know what I'm saying? I actually let my gains pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
It's underrated.
It is
very
but I wasn't taught that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just got on a kick where I was reading a lot of books and I read Rich Dad Poor Dad and they was like, shit, it's okay to buy a fucking Rolex. It's okay to buy a Lamborghini, but you got to make your money work for you to make more money. And when that money makes money, you can spend it on what you want because it's like we all pay bills, right? I'm responsible. I paid bills. I got a car note. I got insurance, all that type of stuff. But it's like it comes to a point in a time where we want to get something that we actually want. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and if you always pay bills, it's like, come on, I can treat myself to something nice. You know what I'm saying? That's not me being like reckless. Like, okay, like a chain ain't shit. Like I'm gonna keep it 100. I wore this chain probably like 3 times.
Yeah.
And I've had it for like 3 months.
Yeah. That's like Kendrick said.
You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm not gonna wear this forever. Like I got it. I'm gonna wear it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this shit don't mean shit to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like I did it and it's like nobody cares about shit like that, bro. Like if you were a real individual, you know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Just material, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it's
what
only
the
material,
fuck?
yeah.
Like when I'm gone, this shit gonna be on somebody else's neck.
Sheesh.
Or melted down.
Does your daughter know that her dad's a famous rapper?
Nah, bro. My daughter is just really having fun. She's on the spectrum actually.
Okay.
You
Yeah, I
know,
heard that.
she's autistic. So well, from what I know, I feel like she knows certain things, but I don't really think she knows that I'm a rapper. I don't think she really knows what that is.
Or
Or
cares.
may,
Little kids
or,
like that
or
shit.
even if she does, like, right, like I don't know if she does because what she cares about is fucking. She draws amazingly. You know what I'm saying? She plays video games. She's like a little tomboy, but she's so pretty. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think she knows I do music. You know what I'm saying? But she just knows when her dad gotta go and he's not gonna be home to see her. Like I had like, oh baby, I gotta go to LA to work. She's like, Daddy's going to LA to work? And I'm like, yeah, I'll be back though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm so on my shit, like when I'm out, because like I have to keep my word. You know what I'm saying? Like unfortunately, I'm from South Central, from 127 in Broadway. And when people see me, they may be from the other side and be like, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just off default. You know what I'm saying? And but I told my daughter that I'm gonna be back.
Yep.
So what choice do I got at that point?
Make it home. That's it. Make it home.
And that's it, bro.
That's fire. I got like 79,000 questions. But anyway, last one for me. Is there any artist that you haven't worked with that you want to work with? Is there anybody who you like, you know what? We haven't done nothing together. We should do something. And it makes sense.
Dog, before I die, I don't want to say it like that, but I gotta do something with Nas. I gotta do something with Jadakiss. And he dropped his phone.
Yeah, he like, Nas, Jadakiss, goddamn.
Nah, I gotta do something with Jadakiss. I gotta do something with Nas. Those are top two people right now. You know what I'm saying?
That might be right in your wheelhouse right now, though. 'Cause you got anything with Hit Boy?
Nah, like and it's crazy because the last few weeks or the last couple of months, people have been trying to link me with Hit Boy, like different people.
Yeah.
And I mean, Hit Boy know of me, and I know of Hit Boy obviously, but we just never really, did anything or even met, honestly.
I ain't gonna hold you. Every time I see somebody and I have an interaction with them, because I interact with a lot of those guys, I always ask them, do they know who you are?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just like, do you know who this is? Like, bro, this guy's crazy. Like, oh, he got the da-da-da. And obviously Hit Boy and Game work out of the same studio.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been there a lot to like, you know what I mean? So
right.
I always like want to say like, yo, like, have you heard of this dude? Like, he's crazy. Because I could hear, I mean, it obviously your shit is next level, but when you get with one of those producers, like,
I know, bro. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in the perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Hit gonna do something.
But if you do something with Hit, obviously, boom, there go the
There
Nas
goes Nas
thing.
right there, yeah.
And Nas,
Yeah, Nas is like, my all time favorite is Tupac, right? But my second is Nas. You know that, like, Nas is, since Tupac ain't here, Nas is number one for me.
They hate Nas. They be hating on Nas when I play.
Bro, Nas. I'm telling you, bro.
I don't listen to Nas like that.
He like that shit.
You say you don't fuck with Nas?
It's too much
I don't
building
listen
going
to it,
on.
but I'm not gonna
Bro,
say
listen, just listen.
Dislike his
Okay,
music.
let me just ask you one question. Why don't you like Nas?
I don't really I've never threw myself into the music like that.
So is it because you was more Jay-Z or you just didn't like Nas?
Even the same thing with Jay-Z. Like,
he more Lil Yachty.
No, I'm not. I'm nowhere near.
Okay, what year was you born? Not to put you out there.
99.
99. Okay, that's fair.
Who the goats? Who the goats from 99?
Yeah, who's your top five? I just want to hear that.
Biggie,
okay.
M, Kendrick, Ye, and Drake.
Okay. Who said Drake for the five?
Drake.
Yeah.
So,
I've
like,
heard-
so
I've heard- I've
look,
heard the
Biggie.
stories.
Nas
So
I've
look,
heard the story.
okay, look.
religiously.
So I like your top 5. You know, especially being from '99.
But then again, like,
You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think about it, bro. Like when you was born, bro, like 5 years or 6 years
Shit
later,
was over.
you know, niggas was graduating high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Shit was
saying?
over.
Yeah.
Fucking Nas.
So like people like the people you said, I like them. You know what I'm saying? I never really got too much into Drake. You know what I'm saying? Because we grew up on street shit. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Drake ain't good, because I feel like what Drake did with his career, especially like with the lane he in, he mastered that, right? But like I said, we came up on Nas, we came up on Jadakiss, we came up on DMX, we came up on Tupac,
Yeah.
we came up on Jay-Z, you know, Biggie, Big L, you know, Ice Cube,
Ice Cube,
Dr.
fire.
Dre, Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? So like these were storytellers, bro. So when we hear less of that, it's like it's not nice to us.
They think we hating though.
But it's not an old man hate. It's just
They
like
think we
because
hating.
that the essence, bro, was creating like literally, bro. That's why I make my albums like that. I want to close my eyes and see it. These new artists don't do that, bro. I fucked your
forgot
bitch.
one very
I
big
just
person.
bought this. It's more than that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more than what you spent. Like, you know, my house bigger than yours.
Mhm.
Like, who gives a fuck, motherfucker?
Yeah.
We
You
don't
forgot
care.
Cole, huh?
I forgot Cole.
You forgot J.
Oh, Cole is nice.
Yeah.
Cole is nice.
Cole.
You and Cole should do something.
No, I just said that, bro. Like, me and
Forgot
Cole,
Cole.
like, literally, like, see, that's the thing. I want to get on songs with people like that to show people how nice I am.
Absolutely.
Because it's like, because people put them, you know, because they are up there, right? But like, I don't have the marketing, or I don't have the name they have, but I can go with those guys all day, every day.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Cole, you and Cole, that'd be
Especially when I'm focused.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that'd be a
saying? Like,
whole
but
different
I'm
ball
trying to
game.
show people like me and Cole get on something, you'll see how nice I am, bro.
Cause Cole been jumping on people records and just monstering them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, Cole nice, bro.
Every
Cole
record-
different.
Yeah.
Cole different. Kendrick different. You know what I'm saying? Like I give niggas their flowers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
How you
but-
feel about that though? So Kendrick is different, but Kendrick dropped once a year. Once every 5 years.
5, 6.
Yeah,
Because he drop when he want, bro.
he can.
Like Kendrick is gonna give you what he's feeling.
Yeah.
Where he at that point in time in life. So you gotta respect it. Like, it's people that's gonna just get in the studio because you want something, and it's people that's gonna get in the studio because you need something.
Mm.
And that's what Kendrick is. You know what I'm saying? But Cole is a little mixture. He gonna be like, look, bro, I can get on the songs with the Dirks and this person and that person. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do respect from Cole. But I do also respect Kendrick's approach. Because he like, look, bro, I don't got nothing to say right now. But when I do, y'all gonna stop and listen.
What stops you from jumping on the songs with the Lil Durks and all those other guys?
I'm like very like secluded. I'm a homebody. I'm to myself. I'm an introvert. So really, I just really don't. It's either I don't be thinking people know exactly who I am, or I don't reach out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, seriously, this is the last one. I'm sorry, I haven't seen this thing in forever.
You could.
It's all good. Y'all can cut it up how y'all want.
Have you ever ran into somebody who you had an ideology of? You're like, oh yeah, like that's that person, and then when you met them, you were like less satisfied, you're like disappointed, like damn, like I thought you was, you know what I mean? Like I met, who did I meet recently?
Nah,
Nah?
I never met nobody like that.
Okay.
When I met Nas, he was cool, and that's my favorite rapper.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? I met Styles. He was down to earth. Like, everybody that I feel like is elite artists, they always like down to earth dudes. I feel like Pac would have been a down to earth dude if I got a chance to meet him if he was still alive.
absolutely.
It be the niggas that ain't genuine that don't be down to earth. You know what I'm saying? Because if you like I said, bro, I don't give a fuck how big I get, and I really hope I get big after like this shit. Cause like I don't really give a fuck how big I get, bro. I'm always gonna be in tune with the people and touch the people and come back to where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm no better than nobody. Just because I have a fucking gift and a talent don't mean I'm better than somebody.
Respect. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I hit you up, you said, I got you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Not
You
too
know what
many
I'm
people
saying?
who do that.
I hit my calls. I said, can you tighten up? We got somebody coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
respect that from you because you could be like, nah, bro, I just dropped the album. I'm busy. I'm on the promo run. I'm doing this. I'm da da da.
Bro, I don't
And
give
I would
a
have accepted
shit.
that too with no, you know what I mean?
But I don't
We've
give a
heard it a
shit,
couple
bro.
times already.
I don't give a shit because I know when I didn't have any type of name, people gave me a chance just off of talent. And I was looking at your clips before I came here. I'm like, man, that shit look good. You know what I'm saying? And I respected what you was doing because you took a leap of faith and started doing what you wanted to do. You know, it started off with an idea, and some people would fight with the idea, like, man, I can't do that, or like, nah, you went and did it, bro. So I was like, shit, if you doing it and you putting it out on your own, like, you showing me that you want it. So I'ma come show up. Like, you feel me?
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
We definitely want it. We've been dropping all week, y'all. If y'all haven't tapped into any of the episodes, we've been dropping Monday and Friday.
This is about to be 3 times this week.
3 times this week already. We dropped. This gonna drop super soon, hopefully.
Between New Year's and after Christmas.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Don't even trip. Don't even rush it out. You know
You
what I'm
know what I
saying?
mean?
I know I gotta take a piss bad as I'm up.
Yeah.
There it go right there.
Want to close it out?
Yeah.
Boom.
Hey, look, man, No Fairytales out. You know what I'm saying? Fair Game Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Come get your kicks. Come get your fucking fitted hats. Come get fresh. You know what I'm saying? The 7. You know, that's the label. You know, shout out to the homies, the Frost team, 1 Million Spook. Shout out to all the people that's fucking with me, that's fucking with the album. Shout out to all my homeboys. Shout out to my homegirls. Shout out to my family. Shout out to everybody that fuck with me, man. I love y'all, man, and y'all stay safe.
This has been another episode of the Fair Game Podcast. I'm your host, C13,
This is Cash.
Quincey White, man.
Yes, sir.
and we are out. Like, subscribe, comment. Remember, you are the main character in your story. Dress like it. Okay.